Hello and good evening, everybody. We are gonna have quite a treat tonight. COC going against Civ Australia. We haven't seen Civ Australia in quite some time, even though we definitely wanted to. The big question is, are they actually Aussies anymore? Because it looks like they had quite a few roster changes in the last period. And yes, we do not have, I don't think we will all have a single Aussie on the team. It looks like we do have Alexis Kremp joining them with Damori. Okay, these are both French players. We do have also, let me see, Bob Nataropat, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. Bob Nataropat is going to play for them tonight. I'm not sure where Bob Nataropat is. Do you know where he is from? Actually, and anyway, we do have the fourth member, that is Desgra, which is definitely Romanian. So it looks like Civ Australia has taken quite a bit of I would say twist. They got a twist. Oh, it looks like it doesn't say where he is from. I'm sorry, his Steam profile does not mention where he is from. Anyway, welcome everybody, and let's wait for the stream to start. By the looks of it, we do need to actually rejoin the game over here. We did have a bit of a quick disconnect here. Unfortunately, we're getting back, and I hope it's going to be fine. Looking at what's going on here, we do have Justice. Good enough, sir, and welcome. Damori actually lives in Australia. Oh, I see. They actually recruited him for real. Oh, I see. Very nice, very nice. Rusty Ranji, hello, sir, and welcome. Justified Absol, good evening, sir, and welcome. I do see Bartolomeo. Also, I have a perfect streak of 6 matches where I have predicted the wrong team winning. Oh, let's see if this is going to be the 7th. I gotta say, let's see if it's going to be the 7th. We're still stuck on connecting. I'm not sure what's going on. But anyway, good evening, sir, and welcome. I did also notice Kokuno69, welcome, sir, and thank you so much for the follow. Also we got Big Man 98, good evening, sir, and welcome. Elephant Guy, hello there, sir, and welcome. Halak Maka TH, good evening, sir, and welcome. This is the best of one. They're still going through the stages over here for the tournament. We're still in the division stages and not in the playoffs, and I still want to get in, but I'm not getting in. Why am I stuck on connecting? Is this? Oh, it's a new lobby. Okay, never mind. They actually made a new lobby. Okay, well, hopefully it's going to be fine here. We did get in, and yeah, this since is from the same city I am. We got like 3 MS to each other. Wow. Okay. Well, that's gonna be hard to how to say get the 0 MS going. What happens if we have 1 MS? Ooh, reconnect, boy. Yeah, it is what it is. Now, also let me take a quick pick on YouTube. Hello there, sir, and welcome. Hello, papas, and good evening, sir. Chris Mo, hello, sir, and welcome. I gotta say, we do have new thumbnails for today's matches, and I did actually switch the one from yesterday. I will actually save the videos from the live streams into the video section, so it is they are much easier to access. I do know you have to actually go through a few hoops to actually take a look at the live stream. So I do hope you like the new thumbnails. Really hope you do like the new thumbnails. Also, I did get to actually upload some of the emotes linked to the subscriptions on YouTube, by the way. Bosdora Fifi, hello there, sir, and welcome. Natro, good evening, sir, and welcome. Danilo Certified, hello, sir, how are you doing? It looks like the players are still getting ready. We do have them in the lobby, well, most of them in the lobby, because I do see Corny just disconnected, and I'm pretty sure we're missing somebody. Who is that somebody? I believe we do have one. Wait, Alexis Kremp is not here. Alexis Kremp is missing, and Amori are missing. Both of them are missing. So I really hope they're actually going to fix whatever they need to fix there. On the side of COC today, we do have Rage with Task for Fish with Trinda, and last but not least is going to be Courtney playing for them today. Also 6H17 in Canberra currently. Wait a second, that's actually in the morning. Man, that's in the morning. Is that AM, Rafifi? Oh my God, he woke up early. He actually woke up so early, man. Oh my God, he actually, man, this guy deserves a few coffees. I gotta say, at least a few coffees with cookies. Maybe we have the French treatment with a few croissants over there on the side. Yeah. Am I tickling your senses over there? I hope so, because mine are definitely tickled. Anyway, looks like we're gonna need to take a look also what has been happening in the CPL Premier League, and I do want to put it up on the screen because we do have a bit of time to wait for them to fix everything they need to fix there. In the Division 1, we do have Team 2 still undefeated with 13 wins. It looks like change of circumstances is going to come up second with 9 wins and 3 losses. Gold by Library on the third spot with 7 wins and 5 losses. They still have quite a few games to go. As you can see, 6 on most teams, while some of them actually did get ahead a little bit, with Team Ulister pulling a few victories, and I gotta say a few bumps in the road there. They still have 4 games to play with 6 and 8. Holiday Highlights is going to be on the 5th spot with 6 and 7, tied with Freitos de la Vega also on 6 and 7. And you do see they have the same amount of matches that need to be played out until the end. 12 Plus is also playing right now against Forever Young on Sul Stream, if I'm not mistaken. We do have them with 4 wins and 7 losses till now. Sant D Shark is going to be with 6 games remaining, and they do have 4 wins and 8 losses on their side. Forever, and we did actually see the last 2 games, if I'm not mistaken. Didn't we see the last 2 games? I think so. Forever Young here with 4 wins and 11 losses. I gotta say, I'm actually quite surprised about Forever Young dropping over here quite a bit in the ranks. We have seen more than decent amount of like good plays coming up from them most of the time when we did see them. So it's quite surprising to see what happened over here. I do hope they're actually gonna get to climb back out. Civ Australia, as you can see, had a lot of problems actually getting the games going. There are barely 7 games played into this, and with 11 games remaining to be played until the end of the tournament. I do believe Menjak is setting some hard dates in stone over there, so we don't have too many games that are not played, and of course they don't have any more time, and the others are waiting for these teams. So what we do see over here, Civ Australia is struggling to get back on the horse to get the games going, and we do have the game over here scheduled with COC tonight. While they did actually get quite a few roster changes, I did mention of course the players that we do have in the game right now. I'm actually quite curious what will happen. Give me a second. Oh, we're actually using CivGG. Okay, we're using CivGG, guys. Okay. Get ready for the drafts over here. Everybody ready for the drafts? I hope we are. Let's actually see what's going on here. And I did notice there's an extra. Give me a second, because I noticed there's an extra banner here, and it shouldn't be, and there's one missing, and it should be. So I need to fix those. There we go. One is fixed, and then this. Oh my god, yes, that extra black mark over there underneath the map TBD. It was just crazy, man. It was crazy. Anyway, we do have the CVGG template. We're using it with the CPL Premier League settings. 4 pre-game bans, 2 for each team, and then we're gonna see the picks for the maps. As you can see right now, Civ Australia is gonna have the choice of the first map ban, and we do have them to need to go through Highlands, Rich Highlands, Inland Sea, Lakes, Pangea Classic, Pangea Standard, Primordial, 7 Seas, and Tilted Axis. Slowly but surely, we're gonna end up on one single map. It's just a matter of time until the players do decide what map they should actually focus to ban first out of the ones they don't have. They have right here listed. I'm pretty sure they're gonna ban maps that they really don't want to play. We have actually seen, this is actually a challenge, because both of these teams are actually well known for having players that do like kind of the weird maps. So I don't know. I'm on the fence. Damori definitely did some extreme 360 no scopes over there with some extreme naval gameplay that we've seen before. So I'm expecting him to perform well on maps like Primordial, or maps like Tilted Axis. No problems for him, and I would imagine his teammates are also about the same. Of course, we've seen Alexis Krem multiple times do very well balanced player over there. We do have another 4 choices here. Looks like Inland Sea is going to be taken out. Primordial, Tilted Axis, and Pangea Classical is going to be taken out. One of the Pangeas actually got taken out quite early. Pangea Classic is the war Pangea, as we like to call it. This is the Pangea that doesn't have the mountains spawning according to those continent splits, so you can actually have those pathways to your opponents, much easier pathways to your opponents, just using as much as possible the land. Colorado, good evening, sir, and welcome. FKDN is 13-0. Yes, bună seara. Bob makes cool plays. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Boreal also feels good, man. Yeah, he did it. He did it. They did it, actually. It was a team effort. I'm pretty sure they did it. Respect. much respect over there. It's unbelievable. We're going to need to see who is going to be the team that's going to manage to overthrow them there. We do have also Clock Civ. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Time zones in Australia are pretty funny. Rafifi is saying there are 30 minutes difference between the different time zones. Wait, really? Whoa, that sounds really confusing. 30 minutes difference times. Wow. Okay, Keyboard also. Good evening, sir, and yeah, HOH is 5th. Okay, I think I'm up to speed here, and we do need to see what's going on YouTube. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so we do have another map ban here. It looks like Lakes has been taken out, so the players will have a choice between Pangea Standard Ridges, Seven Seas, Rich Highlands, and I should say actually the 2 Highlands and the normal one. And Rich Highlands actually has been quite interesting to play, I gotta say. So many resources over there. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, we do need to see what did they ban here. They did take out. Wait, didn't they ban? No, they didn't ban something. No, they did. They ran out of time. What is this? Inland seas, continents, and islands. Inland seas, continents, and islands. Actually, okay. Descra is asking what is the third ban because COC did not click in time, and by the looks of it, they didn't ban it. Wow, they actually didn't ban it. Okay, Highlands, Islands. Okay, Rage is gonna ban Highlands here. It looks like they're talking in chat. Not sure if you guys see it, but on the right side of the screen there is a chat window. It's kind of tiny over there, but yeah, it is there. Okay. Okay, good to know. So we do have Highlands being taken out by them. So right now the options are Rich Highlands, Pangea Standard Ridges, and Seven Seas. I would imagine by their bans over here, they might want to end up on something like Seven Seas. I would also imagine that Civ Australia is going to be quite comfortable with the Seven Seas, and COC the same. They might want to avoid those long games on Highlands. You know, those games that when we get to GDRs and stuff like that. And yeah, okay. Buggered Standard is banned. Something is suspicious. Okay, not sure exactly what map is it because we don't know. It's Seven Seas. Okay, it's Seven Seas. It's Seven Seas. Okay. Pericles is saying Seven Seas. We want 7 to Seven Seas. Okay. Yeah, it's Seven Seas. There we go. We know the answer right now. Let me actually put it up on the screen so we do get the information for everybody that's joining us new. Seven Seas. So of course on this map we're probably going to see a decent amount of spread between civilizations that do have naval bonuses and civilizations that do have land bonuses. I'm actually quite curious if they're going to go for some aggressive civilizations on the land, but I do not think it is quite an option to give up on the seas entirely. Those coastal trade routes do give you a lot of gold. I'm pretty sure the economy is going to be an important factor, not the biggest one, and you've seen actually the players try as much as possible to predict how much gold they're going to need in the future and find the ways of actually getting that gold, but at the same time getting their stats up on the other side, the culture, the science, the production capabilities of their empires, units if they need to, and so on and so forth. So I'm pretty sure that players are going to try to take civilizations which will help them in that aspect of the game. A lot of the times the players, of course, at this level are so experienced, they do know the little details and the little advantages that they could get from every civilization. Now, I'm pretty sure also preference will come into play here, and we're going to need to see how it will actually show up. There's no ban here. What is going on? They had the second 30 seconds. There's no ban. There is no ban. Timer is bugged. It shows more time, I think. Okay, so okay, so looks like the timer must be bugged because they did see more time. Wait, it's what it is. Okay, that's kind of weird, to be honest. Oh well, it is what it is. I hope they actually fix this. Okay, this. Oh wow, the game 3 Freightos versus. Yes, I know, and I feel so bad, Clockciv. Oh my god, yes, I would have actually really wanted to cast that, but they announced it last night, and I already volunteered for this game. And it's not like I can switch, you know, like I feel like I'm responsible for my words. So if I say something, I want to actually do it. Very rarely I actually get to switch something like this. I feel so bad. That must be such a good game. Must be such a good game. But I do hope also this one is going to be a good game, especially with what kind of players we do have in the lobby here. I'm pretty sure COC versus Civ Australia is gonna be amazing. We do need to wait for them to go through the ban phase, and it looks like somehow on the left side the Civ Australia is not managing to ban. They are writing down Ptolemaic here in the chat screen, and it looks like on the right side we do have Portugal and Norway both being banned. We still don't have the first. Oh, Spain. So Spain is gonna be the first one. Ptolemaic is gonna be the second one from Civ Australia, and then we do have Norway and Portugal being banned by COC. We're gonna need to see another pick here from Civ Australia for the bans, and it looks like Japan Hojo Persona is gonna be taken out, while there's a last ban here on COC. They're gonna go for the picks momentarily. They will have a 1-2-2-1 choice. So after the first trend is gonna be set in the game with the first player actually picking their civilization, we will have we will have the second team picking 2 civilizations, of course, with an option to counter and also try to get an advantage on the other side. Most of the time, we've actually not most of the time, sometimes we have seen quite a few players trying to go for civilizations that are out of the box, and I'm actually quite curious if with Alexis Kremp in the lobby we will see something like that. I can't remember when we've seen somebody do something with Sweden, for example, you know? Like, we've seen some Canada plays, we've seen some Russia plays, we've seen some, of course, with Ludwig Coupe, we had Brazil and so on, but we didn't really see something cheeky, you know, like Sweden. Anyway, we'll see. What are the 2 missing bans from Civ Australia? We do have Ptolemaic and Spain and Ptolemaic. Sorry, Marius Bital. They're written here in the chat on the right side. Thank you so much, MVC Toxic, for the follow. Much appreciated, sir. Also, Canada on the 7th seas. Not a good idea. RFV is calling it out. Not wrong. But I was saying about Sweden. I'm pretty sure the map will generate a decent amount of territory. So if you want to have a civilization that will totally ignore the seas, they can do it. It's most of the time good to have influence over the seas, because definitely you're gonna want to protect yourself against nukes late game, or even have the capabilities of throwing some nukes around, you know, just creating some heat in your opponent's empire. What is that? When is that a problem, right? There's no problem, right? I don't see any problem, and nobody there sees any problem anymore. Anyway, we do have Civ Australia. It looks like Theodora Byzantium is going to be picked up as the first choice, while COC is going to need to follow up with 2 more. We are waiting for them to go through this. Gandhi was the last ban on COC, so yeah, nobody's going to benefit from it. Well, I guess with Ben not available to play, it looks like Gandhi's not available also to be picked. We do have COC going for Age of Empire, Victoria, and Gilga. We got the big boy Gilga. Okay. Okay. I mean, we've seen, this is like what, the 3rd time we've seen it in a week or something? Wow. Okay, a lot of Sumerian love over here starting to show up. Well, Civ Australia is going to need to follow this up. Of course, Theodora is well known for its simming, but also for its capabilities late game, with that extra abilities from the taxi straight and just spreading his religion everywhere. It doesn't have to benefit from the tag, but to be for real very strong. Also, let's see, you are 70% of time on the coast. Yes, Gilgabro is entered in the meta. Yes, he has arrived. Basically, he did. Eleanor is also going to be picked here by Civ Australia, and that's gonna be their second choice. 4 more bans remaining, and we do need to see how this is gonna develop. You know what, I should actually put up the remap prediction right now, so we don't waste time during the map loading or something. Let's actually start it right now. How many remaps will we have? 0, 1 and 2, of course, possible answers, and let's put it for 10 minutes because we do have a bit of time. Let's see also on YouTube. By the way, how is everybody doing on YouTube? You guys okay? You're ready, getting your popcorn going and settling down in your chairs? I'm pretty sure we're gonna have the game started up quite soon. Let's see. Okay, I do need to click on this button and then start a poll and then ask the question, the big question: how many remaps? 0, 1 or 2? There we go, and start a poll. I'm still trying to figure out how I can actually use this YouTube interface, to be honest. Anyway. Oh. Oh. Wait, I did find something. Interesting. Anyway, now let's see what do we have here. We do have them actually writing in the chat Gorgo. They will take Greece Gorgo out of the game. Of course, Pericles also is a pretty good choice, and we've seen Rage develop very good meta with him, or at least develop most of the time very well with him. I would imagine he's gonna do well if he picks it this time. Looks like Civ Australia is gonna be a bit jealous and not gonna want the other Byzantium in the game. He's gonna take him out. He's just gonna push him out of the game there, banning Basil II. He's not allowed at the table here. Well, okay, well, and let's see if COC is gonna get something. There definitely are a lot of victorias, but I think the Englands actually do. Oh no, look at that, the Englands are against each other, right? We got Eleanor England and then we got Victoria England against each other. Okay, there's some animosity happening right there. Spicy details still need to be revealed. One more ban, two more bans. We got one more ban on COC, one more ban on Civ Australia, and it looks like COC is taking their good old time to figure out which is gonna be the last ban here. They did already take out Spain right at the beginning, so Spain, Ptolemaic there. We do have Gorgo there. It's kind of weird actually with all of the timers, the red timers showing up. I need to remember them. Wow, I need to remember stuff. City is gonna be picked here by COC, and yeah, let's actually go for the Civ Australia here. They're gonna have the last nail in these bans. Gilgabro is entered in the meta. Yes, it is. Well, that is just cheating. Gilgabro always wins by default via the biggest bro competition, win condition. Oh my god, we actually do have the biggest bro competition. Wow. Yeah. Okay, taking that good old time, 20 seconds remaining, and the Civ Australia is on the buttons. That's gonna be the last ban of the game here. Well, might as well take this time to set my left screen as it should be. There we go. Okay, so what do we have? Right side COC. Okay, oh, Uzetian has been showing up in the bans. Okay, interesting that Uzetian is a choice here to be banned. I would have thought Australia would actually make more sense, but sure, I mean, yeah, take it out. Let Australia live, let Australia end, so we get to see those amazing campuses everywhere. Now, we do have Pericles immediately being picked up by COC in the second wave, while Australia is going to need to get their two choices on the board here. It looks like they're waiting to pick a civilization. 30 more seconds to go to make a choice, and then they're going to have to finish their roster. That is going to give COC the ability to get the last civilization to counter something powerful that Civ Australia is putting on the board here, or just go for and complete their own gameplay. That's the beauty of Civilization here. We have so many choices that do counter each other. I'm a bit surprised that we don't see more Sejong in the game. Montezuma, though, it's not making me flinch. Definitely Montezuma, with its extra power that he gets from his amenities, it's gonna be a powerful choice in the game. It is prone to go for commercials first and can do quite a bit of early warfare. We've seen some shenanigans being done with the Eagle Warriors, but I gotta say, you kind of have to be lucky to have some city states next to you, and of course have the ability to farm them. Looks like also Civ Australia is thinking about the last choice, and we do have Rafifi saying Tamar, Teddy, Sejong still in the house. Yes, Access 2. Yeah, there we go. So many picks, and yeah, it looks like they did choose Aztec out of all of those. I did a game with Pericles today, and I learned something. Take Divine Spark isn't a good idea at all. Too many writers, not enough place. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong, but you don't pick Divine Spark only for the writers. You have the other advantages as well. Yeah, I mean, you know how it is. Just settle more cities. You have amenity problems? No problem. Get a settler. You know? Like, yeah, I don't know, man, what happened to that population. It used to be like a population right here, and the people were very unhappy. But then we sent a few people out there, and suddenly the city started thriving. You know, it is what it is. Anyway, we do have also Netherlands here coming up on in Civ Australia on the left side. That's gonna finish the roster, and I gotta say this is quite a wild bunch we have on Civ Australia. Netherlands Wilhelmina is gonna show up in the meta more and more. Montezuma, of course, well known for its power, and we do have Eleanor England, which I gotta say I'm still not really trusting in it. I mean, yes, I do definitely get it. It did get a bit of a buff, especially compared to the previous version, but not compared to the two versions before, the one that gave you +2 base on everything. We did have also, of course, Byzantium being picked up here by Civ Australia, and we do need to see what kind of possibilities he's gonna have during the game, so we can make a comment there. COC on the right side with the gold generation of England Age of Empire. We do have Sumeria that also will be prone to getting some very good land over there with floodplains for him to benefit from, for those ziggurats and for the other bonuses. Pericles and Australia is gonna be picked up there as the last civilization. That definitely makes sense. I'm actually a bit surprised we didn't see it in the ban phase, except instead of other civilizations that I don't think they're that crazy strong. Anyway, it looks like we do have everything here. Deskra will need to swap with Hush, and we do have the players that need to pick up their teams, and also, of course, pick up their respective leaders. We can talk a little bit more about them when they do pick up their leaders, because I am finding it quite interesting how they're gonna want to put everybody and who is gonna actually want to play what. Especially, I'm gonna be curious about Bob, not the robot here. Out of all of this lobby, I think he's the least one that I've seen in the games. We've actually had Deskra on the stream here with us, giving us his opinion about what has been happening. He's been playing a lot, I gotta say, the last 6 months or 8 months or so. He's been playing so much. So did Dragos, and we've seen, yeah. Ding dong, Project Cisco. Hello there, sir. How are you doing? Yeah, I always have the writer problem when going for a standard culture with theater squares, but against bot. Okay. Divisly, good evening, sir. And yeah, just build the Apadana, you know, easy solution there. True, but you can just give away to team. Yeah, that is also true. Okay, so we got them starting to follow this up, and oh my god, my nose is itching again. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we do have Rage going for Victoria Age of Empire. Task for Fish is gonna take Pericles, and it looks like I'm actually quite surprised about this. I was expecting Rage to go Pericles. I'm more expecting Fish now to be a bit more aggressive, especially after the civilizations he picked before. Looks like he's well, tuning back a little bit for the culture here with Pericles. I'm good, thanks. Been napping all day after 15 hours on. Oh my god, you actually pulled 15 hours in Satisfactory. Oh, I see. Well, I'm glad you love the game, man. It's an awesome game. It's an awesome game. Just need to get everything done here. Give me a second. Okay, Damori, Eleanor of Aquitaine, England. Okay, well, let's see. Damori is definitely going to be one of the players that will make any coastal civilization shine. We haven't seen him yet on Eleanor of Aquitaine, and I gotta say, this is piquing my interest over here. We gotta see how this is gonna evolve, how he's gonna try to play Eleanor, what kind of decisions is he gonna make, and of course try to figure out why is he making what he's making. Rage is gonna go for Victoria Age of Empire. We do have Trinda going for the big Gilga. Looks like also Deskra needs to pick up his civilization. Trinda, oh, there's another Trinda. Wait, there are two Trindas. Oh, that was Rage switching. No, that was Corny. Okay, Corny is gonna get this. Trinda still needs to pick. What was the fourth civilization? Australia, I believe, right? Okay, they're switching. They're switching. Okay, so Corny is gonna be John Curtin, Rage, Victoria, Age of Empire. We do have Alexis Crempon, Theodora, Bob Not a Robot on Montezuma. Task for Fish is actually gonna take the last place here with Pericles. I don't think he needs to worry about anything competition-wise when it comes to his culture making. But you do see that Damori is gonna be here up top. One of the things that, of course, Pericles is well known of is those acropolises, and easier way of making those writer points that will allow him to make a lot of them. Damori here is probably going to want to get a few of those, his hands on a few of those, and that is one of the challenges that Eleanor has. And you can see actually this is going to be a perfect test case of how powerful Pericles is, even snatching away from the last slot of the game here the writers from Eleanor, or of course, the opposite can happen, right? In the game, we might actually see Eleanor picking everything up, depending on what kind of possibilities Damori will have. Maybe he's gonna be free sim. Maybe he's gonna want to do it. I would imagine something like Middle Student Tactics might be on this game here. If you guys are not familiar with Middle Student Tactics, he was the player that didn't care about fresh water. He didn't like look. This was the normal meta. And this was what he was playing. But he was playing it good. Don't get me wrong. He was playing it good. But this was the normal meta. And this is how he was playing. You know? Like there was such a big difference between everybody else. The name of Not a Robot sounds suspicious to me. I think that's a robot. Uh-oh. I don't know if it's a robot. It clearly states it's not a robot. I don't know, Salty. I don't know. I think you have trust issues. I'm pretty sure you have trust issues. Welcome, Battle Cruiser. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Putting the remap prediction up before seeing the first map is a good choice. Uncertainty. I know, right? I'm thinking the same. I would imagine you guys know what's up. These are the 7 Cs, so we do need to see if the players will actually have the good neighborhood around them, because I'm pretty sure it's fine with the land. There's going to be enough land. What do we have here? Task for Fish with the ability to go for the tobacco, but he could definitely settle in place. If he goes for the tobacco, he's going to have actually a pretty good adjacency here for campuses, acropolises, and everything he wants, but he's going to give up on the extra production since he's going to settle on an amenity there, on a resource. Of course, he could try to choose the cattle tile for some extra food, but I mean, giving up on that extra faith, the juicy faith from the beginning, and oh no, the pain begins. We got Hush disconnecting here. Oh yeah, it is what it is. Is anybody gonna clip that, by the way? Is anybody gonna clip that? The pain begins, and then we have Hush disconnecting. Is anybody gonna make a clip out of that? Come on. Who's the editor here? Come on. Hush a lagger. I don't know if it's a lagger, but it is what it is. Alexis crashed. Okay, Damori has an issue. Wow. On the lobby. What? Okay. Wow. Keosum. Good evening, sir. Well, good enough. Yeah, he will settle tobacco and work the 1-3. Oh my god, we're all disconnecting, right? We're just disconnecting. Yeah, we're the lobby. Okay, I guess we're the lobby. It is what it is. Kick. Well, I guess this is time to prepare for more coffee intake. Let's see when we're gonna have the lobby up here. Hopefully soon. Trademark. Oh, there we go. We got it. Yeah, tobacco is a 2-1-1 settle. Yeah. Well, I do understand Hush had some problems keeping his internet going. but I guess it's fine. We can set a spectator here. An AI, it's fine if this keeps going. We're gonna fix it. Just a matter of time. And yes, that tobacco. I do believe actually that extra faith button might incentivize him to get that tobacco tile access. And I think that's what Cisco was saying, that he might go for the tobacco for the extra amenity and the faith point and then work the 1-3 next to it, which I'm not sure is that good of an idea because, well, production. Damor is saying that he has an issue on the lobby. He needs to host. If he's not, he's double loading. And I gotta say, Damori being on the other side of the planet, I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna have bad ping instead of him, only him having bad ping. Oh, this is gonna be quite a mess. Okay, just waiting for everybody to get back into the lobby here. Do we have any 0ms to anybody? No. We did have a switch of host, right? It's Damori hosting now? Yeah. Okay. No, this is why they were talking about it, maybe? Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see. I'm pretty sure the players just want to get this going. What did happen? Who needs to join? Who is missing? Courtney? Is Courtney missing? I think Courtney is missing. Okay. But sir, Hamish Smith, good evening, sir, and welcome. Hello there, Iron Class, and how are you doing, sir, tonight? Also, McMahon98 extra card comes like 10 years later. Oh my god, yes, it does. They did nerf him. I think buying a scout for Sumeria way better. Well, to be honest, let's actually see the lands and their possibilities. Maybe somebody will be all alone and they will definitely need some help to get a scout going. I didn't see every spawn. We just had one, right? We just had one single spawn. And it looks like they want to... Okay. Okay, give me a second to fix the channel here, because it looks like there was a bit of an issue in one of the channels. Okay, so we're getting in. It's fine, right? We got everybody in and we're starting this up. Okay, finally. Gonna try next reload if there is one. Which game you recommend? What? Put pressure on okay. Oh, I see. They're just wow. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Can you imagine we need to slow down our PCs because they get in too fast in the game? Yeah. Oh, good day, Heinik Dave. How are you doing, sir? And welcome. Is this a remap or a relobby? It's a relobby. And yeah. Well, I'm not sure if it's that big of a lag, but I really hope he's gonna fix his internet. Not sure what's going on here. Or what sparked the problem, but he definitely had problems streaming also, like his stream shut down, so maybe he's hitting a limit of some kind that he might not even be aware of. Anyway, We're coming into the game, and I gotta say, we did have the pre-map prediction going on for quite some time, and I didn't quite take a peek what you guys chose, but it looks like you put in a clear majority on the 1 option, and then we did have 4% going for the 0. I mean, these are the money makers. These are the high rollers right there. You know, the ones that put, you know, a few tiny points for the chance of winning big, right? And then we do have the 2 option with 28% of the votes. Okay, I see. Well, looks like the same is kind of happening on YouTube. You guys are getting synchronized over here. Very nice, very nice. Also, if players load in before the host does, they crash. Whew. Yeah, that's a problem. That is a problem. But yeah, can you imagine? I mean, I don't think of any game that would purposefully slow down the game to actually start the game. You know what I mean? Like it feels so weird. Why every other game wants to actually get it faster going, you know, get everything faster, smoother. Anyway, we do have Task for Fish here with the choice in front of him. He's gonna have Mount Roraima to the north to benefit from, and I'm pretty sure he's at least gonna get a settle there. I would imagine he's gonna want to get the second city there. He does see Mount Roraima, at least one tile. He knows that's what's gonna be on his north side, and as you can see, he has a big choice in front of him. Is he going a little bit to the south to make room for a Mount Roraima settle, or is he gonna go north and maybe block one of his settles to the north? He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Anyway, let's actually take a look to the south. We do have Canberra on the coast. The Corny is going to have quite a bit of appeal to work, and it looks like that tiny island is going to be, it's very special. It's going to house a lot of scientists where there will be so many experiments that you might not want your kids to look at. We're going to need to see what those mad scientists over there will do for Australia here. Corny is going to get to benefit from all of those crazy ideas. I mean, they're going to come up with the wheel. They're going to come up with bow and arrow. I mean, you know, crazy ideas, man. What are they gonna think of next? Good afternoon. Yeah, good afternoon, ma'am. Hello. We do have Canberra here with his 2-3 deer tiles, and I do see he's gonna also have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God, man! 4 pastures. 4 pastures for Australia. He's gonna be so happy about this. Oh my God, he's gonna be so happy about this. Reef fish to get the extra food going. He doesn't care about the housing. He's coastal. He's all good. It's all good. We do have him also with some turtles to the north, and with the possibility to trade with the big fish here in the north, trying to get those extra gold points going. And I gotta say, Fish did take the tobacco settle. He's gonna pump out a scout working the 2-2 here to the right side, and it has the option to actually go with another city for the Mount Roraima. Could even try to buy out that stone tile, but that is so expensive. I definitely wouldn't recommend it. Looking at Uruk here, we do have Trinda gut spawning with the 1-3-1 dice tile, and I do also notice he's gonna have quite a few 2-2s. So only a bit of, I mean, this is kind of, the game decided just to throw a few patches of paint over here of floodplains, not really wanting to get everything for Trinda. It's gonna have a good mix between like normal plain styles, grassland, and floodplains, which is kind of weird. But anyway, we're going to need to see how he's gonna try to benefit from all of these bonuses. Still has some extra food from that rice tile. That's gonna be amazing. Available workable tiles over here with extra production to the south to balance that lack of that extra food. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna make use of these geothermal fissures. 3 possible continents of amenities, 4 possible continents of amenities. Ooh, this is gonna be nice. He also has a private continent. He actually has a private continent, guys. Wow, wow. Is Red his continent also? No, he's actually splitting this with Canberra. He actually can go for a private continent. These amenities are all going to be his. I mean, when are we going to introduce monopolies and corporations into the game? You know, get that monopoly going. Anyway, we do need to take a look at the south. If anybody spawned over here, no, doesn't look like. While we do have Tenochtitlan spawning next to these salt mines. Looks like he did go for the flat tile for the 2-2 base. And I do notice he's gonna have a few amber tiles to get the culture, but quite far away actually from his lands. He needs to settle other cities there. To the west side, he has some geothermals. He's also gonna have one big continent, the red one, and unfortunately, he's gonna actually need to go through Sumerian defenses to grab a hold of some of these extra amenities. That might be the challenge of the day for Montezuma here. Get more bonus, you want to get bigger, you want to be giga chat, you need to take out Trinidad, basically. Also, Fufi, hello, that's a welcome. This should be even more OP. The Australian God spawn, oh yeah. This corny spawn, yeah, he has 4 purple continent as well. WTF. WTF? Lol. Anyway. A random player just joined. Anyway, let's actually take a quick peek over here also on Amsterdam. It looks like this guy is going to benefit from a decent amount of tiles here to get those rivers going, the campuses and the theater squares and everything next to the rivers. This is a good river network for him, and also sprinkled with a lot of ocean on the west and on the east. By the looks of it, he's going to also have an option to do something about Newcastle upon Tyne to the northeast side, but yeah, they're opponents, so they're not going to get to trade with each other. We do have CivAus and London here. Damori is going to be on his own peninsula to the south of Rome, southeast of Rome, and looks like this will be probably the trading route. Alexis Krem to Damori to Amsterdam. Oh my god. Okay, this is going to be nice. If they do manage to get like in between city, and I'm pretty sure they're going to want to settle one with Reina. Oh yes, get those gold points, and of course the extra culture for Netherlands. Yes. Did they boot Hash? Yeah, didn't stay long. Also, Paul, hello there, sir. Also, the guy sits in staging FFA. Who? What was the task manager? What? Oh, how do you slow down your PC? Okay, I see the answer to the question. Okay, so what do we have here? Age of Empire is not gonna have a continent split, unfortunately. He needs to go to Cardiff, and he's definitely not gonna want to do that. Very close to Tenochtitlan, though. Bob Not a Robot is gonna have the opportunity to do something about England here, while Wilhelmina is not really well known for its war abilities, especially with generals and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure Bob Not a Robot can do something about Newcastle upon Tyne. Rage is gonna have a challenge in front of him, and we do have also Rome here. Alexis Kremp on the other side of Rage, so 3 civilizations might actually end up all meeting at Newcastle upon Tyne, trying to actually sample the hospitality of the city, trying to get in there, get some hotels going, and get some houses, buy some houses, but they didn't let them buy some houses. So yeah, well, it is what it is. They thought, oh, I want that, and that's it. He dropped and couldn't rejoin. Oh my god. Wait. Yeah, he couldn't rejoin. Are you sure he couldn't rejoin? I think he just didn't. We are about to see 25 polders next to each other. Marius BW is saying, yeah, well, I mean, that's gonna make good eye candy there, and we'll see how Amsterdam is gonna want to play this out. I do have to point out he doesn't really have a lot of good production tiles here. He needs to buy them, and yes, he does have some extra food while he's working the 2-2 underneath the uranium, or above actually the uranium tile. He just needed to buy out another tile so he can get the population working on the settler production. That is quite critical here at the beginning, at the first moments of the game. And with Constantinople also here, it looks like, oh, this is not Rome, this is Byzantium. Why? Oh my god, the colors are amazing. Anyway, bamboozling me. Byzantium here is gonna get his coffee going for the extra culture. He has a settler in 2 turns, and I do see he's gonna have an option to settle on the coast. This is gonna be a question if he's gonna want to go as to the west side or to the east side. Of course, could easily settle next to those turtles and get the turtles going, but without fresh water. There is a settle here to the southwest, which will give him access to the fresh water. While yes, he does have so much decent land on the east side to settle on, it's also gonna benefit from a mountain range to stop him getting the units to task for fish, or vice versa. Yeah, we do have to see also what kind of religion Constantinople is gonna go for. He's gonna get the extra culture going there, and of course with the extra faith, we might actually see something like a river goddess as a pantheon. But to be honest, we've seen so much of other pantheons here, like initiation rites. We do have also London in the southeast. Damori is gonna get his first settler out, and we do have this turn actually to finish, and we're gonna need to see if they do want to play this map or not. I doubt. I seriously doubt they're gonna want to play this map with Rage being here. The irony of using Australia to beat Civ Australia. Yeah, exactly. Travis Bond, hello there, sir, and welcome. COC for the win. Woohoo! It's not Rome, it's Byzantine. Yes, bom dia, Bex. Thank you, thank you. Where did fish settle? The fish settled on the tobacco. And he's going for the Roraima. And he worked the 2-2, not the 1-3. Yep. Yep, he did. He actually did. So right now, remap vote. Let's see if the players will want to keep this map or go for another. And I do want to put the team labels on the screen here, since we do have a bit of time, and there's no pressure. No pressure. Okay, we got COC on the left side, and then on the right side, we do have the big boys from Civ Australia. There we go. So wait, if Damori is in Australia, he's not actually gonna join us at the Civ LAN? Is that what I'm hearing? Wait a second. No. Give me a second. I'm gonna find out. Oh. My God. Yes, sorry. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, I was saying, I was asking actually if you know which ones did want to remap, because I was in Altab, I was watching Discord and answering a message, and then I just automatically clicked on yes. No, so Rusty, technically Byzantine is Rome, just Eastern, that is true. Also, Civ Australia, there we go. Migman is saying Civ Australia. Wait, they remapped? Interesting, they remapped. Why? Does anybody know why? I would have thought with their ability, with rage between them, they would have definitely wanted to take him out.
The great beasts of the Stone Age. To man taking his first
Byzantium right side, we had Montezuma left side.
Your greatest quest.
I don't know. Seems like oh, maybe they didn't see Pericles. Maybe that's the problem. They couldn't get to Pericles, and they didn't want to start defending the culture, like dedicate somebody to defend the culture. Rage too scary, I suppose. Yeah, that could also be an issue. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like Netherlands, for the second time, he actually got a good river network to benefit from. Pretty good actually on the 7 seas, but it looks like Byzantium is going to be to the southwest and will provide him with trade routes. In the south, we do have Australia in these seas, and he might actually control both of them, Netherlands and Byzantium. We're going to need to see how Courtney is going to want to play this. Of course, he's on an island and he might not want this, but I gotta say he has the meanest timing when it comes to that caravel. And we do have Courtney also with the ability to settle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish, maybe 6-ish cities on this island, but it's kind of cramped here. Now, pretty good appeal though. I do have to say this is pretty good appeal, especially on this tiny island. Oh my god, we got another island for the mad scientists. Oh man, they're gonna discover so many beautiful things over here, but it's gonna be quite a freak show. We got Canberra with a 2-2 sheep tile to the southwest to work for, a 3-1-1 fish that he does need to get a builder for, and it does look like that's gonna be his choice. I gotta say, a major differentiator between this and the other map is the lack of pastures. He had like 3-4 pastures the last time, 4 extra production from the get-go. I mean, he was looking at his screen there and he didn't know what to improve first, right? What do you get? The fish for the food, you get the pasture for the extra production, you get the horse for that going. Oh my god, so many questions. Looking at Netherlands, he's gonna have his cotton tiles to the northeast and west side, but I gotta say these are not really ideal put like this. But anyway, he's gonna have good times when he's gonna get them improved with plantations, and I do see he's gonna have his 2-2s, a lot more than he had the last time. No more extra culture, unfortunately, with the possible settles to the northwest on an ivory tile. I do see he has Mount Kilimanjaro to also benefit from in that particular place. To be honest, he can put 2 cities here quite easily and still get the districts next to these rivers. This is going to be quite important, him getting the extra adjacency from the rivers, so he can double up with the cards and be big giga chat. Keep up with Australia here in the south. This is going to be a very, very, very bad event if Australia can get there first to Caravels instead of Netherlands. And we do have Pericles also with the city of Alpha getting scouts out in 3 turns, and this time he will have his 2-2 base on a hill. Doesn't look like he's gonna have Mount Roraima anymore. That's kind of a bad moment, but it is what it is. The Struma River is good to the west side, and I do see him also benefiting from a few floodplain tiles. Wouldn't actually peg him as the one to go for the Temenanki, but he definitely could get the settle on the sugar tile and try to get the Temenanki for all of these goodish tiles over here on the west side. Now we do have him also with a giant causeway to the northeast to give him some extra culture points. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna hurry up to get there, but it's fine. In the meantime, he has quite a few settles to go for. Also pretty good connections to England. This is gonna be gold heaven here between the two nations. Pericles with England are friends with Age of Empire, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna want to dip their toes in the water so they can get and extract those extra points. Wait, we actually got Hush. Oh, never mind. They're actually still going through this. Does England have a continent split? Still no continent split for England. Unfortunately, I spoke too soon. We do have a continent split. He's gonna need to get some 360 no scopes, some of that special equipment out of the box here to get through the mountains. And yes, he's gonna have extra trade, at least one. That's it. I mean, that's more than nothing, right? Very nice, very nice. Looks like they can't get to turn 2. Wow. Anyway, you guys hear me now, right? It's fine, it's fine. Okay, yeah, I see, it's fine, it's all good. Well, looks like they're trying some out of the box things here. Now, what is the issue? Looks like Hush's ghost, the AI that he left, it's causing some issues here. As in, the AI doesn't actually want to end his turn, and it's an infinite timer. And Alexis Kremp is gonna want to exit and then join on that civilization and then swap back. Oh my god, we're gonna have a newbie lobby kick. Oh, okay. But that's kind of weird because usually MPH forces the ending of the turn from time to time. It's just right now it's bugged. I don't know how. I think you can if you want, Marius. Yeah, I think you can. But you need to be here for the remainder of the game. So if you're comfortable with that, no problem. Yeah, okay. Give me a second. I mean, yeah, okay. Okay, thank you so much, Marius, for doing this, by the way. Thank you. Okay, let's fix the 0mx issue. Okay. Okay, I don't see any problems. I don't see any issues here. Hopefully, when we get in, the game is gonna be stable and we can keep on going. And I'm pretty sure with Marius in the game, it's not gonna be an issue with the AI anymore. Just hoping no more lags here. I gotta say, I'm a bit unnerved that Rage is still joining because I'm pretty sure he's already in because he read it up. So I'm just gonna quickly rejoin. So I fixed that issue, even if I had ping, but it looks like it didn't register properly. Hello there, John. How are you doing, sir? Welcome, welcome. I mean, I can, if you want, I can stream for hash. I don't have an issue with that. Okay, with the syncing. Hopefully it's gonna be fine. I don't know what you're saying over there, man, because donkeys actually carry a lot of stuff. Why they're very useful. I don't know, Cisco. Actually, you know, like donkey is very useful.
You have come far.
I mean, yes, he does the but he's still useful. Very, very useful.
Cradle of civilization on towards the stars.
Maybe you wanna say hamster PC or something. That's not useful. Wow, the busy good evening, sir. We got custom pause. Lol. I would imagine fire access crash. I mean, it's fine. You're gonna desync, I guess. I hope you're not gonna desync, but I guess you're gonna desync. Lol. Redmire, good evening, sir. Yeah, the forbidden hash slot. I meant he left the ghost, man. It's the ghost of hash in the game right here. He's not letting us connect properly. And what is this? Oh my god, man. Kick W. I mean, yeah, rejoin, of course, rejoin. Yeah. Wait, another relobby? I guess another relobby. let's all join for more stable fun. Yes, let's go. How many megabits do you need to be stable? I mean, to be honest, depends. If you're streaming, you're gonna need at least more than 6,000, because 6,000 or 8,000, depending on what streaming platform you're going to be on, it's going to be the magical number that you need to enter there in the bitrate. So at least that, and that's on upload. On download, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be more. I don't think megabytes per second actually has a direct relationship with stability. So yeah, it's more of a question of his line doesn't drop. Why didn't Netherlands settle the cotton? Didn't have? Yes, I can explain. It's because they don't have the extra production. We are using in the game an option called the Better City Yields, which, if enabled, and in this particular tournament it is enabled for the capitals only, you do get 2 base tiles, regardless of what kind of hill or plains you actually spawn on. But if you do settle on resources, you don't get that extra production point, or of course. You get, for example, if you settle tobacco like he did earlier, we do have 2 food, 1 production, and 1 faith point instead of 2 food, 2 production, and 1 faith point that he would have wanted. The same can be said about Netherlands. Instead of actually settling the tile for a 1-1-3, which would have actually been improved with the city center extra food, to a 2-1-3, he chose to go for the extra production so he can actually get those going. And to be honest, it's not that bad to actually have plantations going around. I would say around 60. Oh, give me a second, I still am refreshing to see what's going on. Okay, there we go. Got the link. That's what you mean, that the more core is compute power, the less likely to have these issues. Sure. Okay. I mean, I need to upgrade my PC at some point also, especially this the CPU. But unfortunately, if I do upgrade the CPU, I need to upgrade the RAM and the power source and that how to say motherboard that you used to link them with. So it's yeah. The difference in processing power is starting to be extreme between the versions. Like you get almost the new CPUs are almost like double the processing power of this one. Unbelievable. Or at least they get double the score in the same programs. Okay, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna let Athena in. I'm just worried that she's gonna jump all over the place, but hopefully she's not, because she's meowing right outside the door, so I feel bad for her. I'm just gonna let her in. Give me a second. I got a 99. I 9900. But the new, so the difference between an i9, hello, and the 14900 is extreme right now. Hello. Oh God, she just wants to be pet. Let me rejoin also. Hello. Yeah, upgrading i9. So high for high CPU for stability and high bandwidth for stable connection. Basically, yeah. I attempt a new one from AMD for 64 cores. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I totally get that AMD is up there in the point screen and so on. I'm still not that big of a fan of AMD. Whoa, there we go. More of a Intel fanboy, I guess. How you will not have the issue free as if a player side pinging you can cause problems. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we got the game going soon. It's fine. Let me actually show you guys. What was it? There we go.
Yeah, boy.
So if you want to see how extreme the difference has become between CPUs, you can just take a look at this. So you'd think i9s are big. Check this out. Check this out. So an i9 9900KF, right, which was like 4 or 5 years ago, was at top of the market. Right now is what, 3 times and more, 70% less than an i9 14900 KF. This one pulls in 61,000 points. This one only pulls in 1800 on their benchmarks. It's just mind-boggling. But anyway, we got in. We're in. Let me turn this off, and we still have the kitty doing things. Yeah, that is huge. That is like insane. That the difference is becoming insane. And the same thing is happening like to high-speed internet and so on and so forth. You see a lot more higher bandwidth being proposed in the services of the internet service providers. So I would imagine in a few years we're gonna have a much better environment overall. Also, mine is 8400. Okay, that's a pretty good one actually. The 8400. Is this a remap 1? Yes, this is remap 1 currently, and the Civ Australia was the one that spent the remap. And it looks like he's rejoining. Okay, so Corn is just gonna rejoin, and hopefully he's not gonna do any more problems here. I would say do any more, create or have any more problems. We do have England this time around with that sexy settle on the east side. I do notice he's gonna get his geothermal fissure there and an extra continent to settle on, which is gonna give him access to an extra trade route capacity. Pretty good for England. He's also gonna have an opponent here by the looks of it. Eleanor, England is gonna be on the other side of this continent. If they want to fight each other, they have to fight it with swords and spears. They're not gonna get to fight each other on the coast with boats. We do have London with a possibility to get his marble tile improved. He has his 2-2 base here, and I do see a 3-1-1 fish. By the looks of it, we do also have him with a pretty good settles here to the southeast and to the north. His own sea, which is gonna be also okay, populated by the looks of it, Uruk. Some tiles from Uruk and Tenochtitlan to the north. Nobody else to settle. Oh, we do have Alexis Krim here. That is gonna be an option to trade with. I'm pretty sure London is gonna want to convince Byzantium to get the city on the southwestern coast so they can trade with each other. Gold will definitely be an important part of this game. I do have to say, in this position over here, Damoni is actually going to have a decent amount of open land for him to settle on, and we do need to see how things will improve, how he will try to benefit from those theater squares and everything, since we do have a free seam Greece also on the other side, which might actually push the culture quite fast and quite strong. Now we do need to see Tenochtitlan also with continent split, one big continent, no access to extra amenities unless he actually settles very far to the west side, which yes, he could actually. There are a few city states there that he could just take over with a few tiles, no, a few units. For example, Johannesburg is going to give him access to sugar tiles and a truffle tile. He could settle another city to the south of it and get access to a J tile. That's 3 extra damage points that he could get just by putting down 2 cities, one city and taking over another one. I would also imagine he's going to want to get a city to block the eastern side and keep as much as possible Sumeria back in his place. We do have him with the lake that he could set up a possible defensive structure here, or I should say encampment with city center with a few units and so on. Bases defense around that lake. We do have him also getting his scout out in 3 turns, and we do need to see how much information they're gonna gather before turn 10. His next door neighbor Uruk is gonna have the benefits of a lot more plains, flood plains here. By the looks of it, we do have so many wheat tiles, some incense tiles there, and I do see maize tiles on the other river. He's gonna be quite happy picking up the Lady of the Reeds and Marshes and making the most out of this floodplain territory. We do have him also with a pretty good Temenanki if he wants to go for it, the right smack in the capital. And I'm pretty sure if he actually doesn't get floodplain Pantheon, he could easily go for something like plantation Pantheon here. Goddess of Festivals, he has so many of these incense tiles and the bananas that he's gonna get to benefit from the extra culture. Also, we've seen how fast players do want to build the ziggurat on Uruk, so I would imagine that's probably gonna be one of his first things, first priorities here. Trinda's gonna have to his southeast to battle Alexis Kremp's Byzantium, and to the west side Aztec. He's not gonna be in a very happy place here, and we're gonna need to see how he's gonna fend off attacks from both sides. I would say Constantinople is a little bit more dangerous at the moment, at the beginning of the game, and also at late game. What happened here? Corny? Corny! Did he disconnect, connect and disconnect? Like, what? Huh? I don't know what happened. Salty got the VIP. Yeah, congratulations, Salty Capybara. There we go. There we go. There we go. Congratulations. You have just added Salty Capybara as a VIP of the channel. Woohoo! Welcome to the special channels. The special channel zone. Wow, we didn't even get through turn 1. Okay, try turn 2. Okay. I denied. Hello there, sir, and welcome, Glitch Cat. Yeah, let's go. My 79950 wipe the floor with any input in any task. Sure, but it's still AMD though. I don't know. They have a very bad track record with anything support wise. Not saying Intel is that much better, but it is better in this particular case. I remember stability issues a few months ago when the CPUs were breaking your game, breaking your PC. I don't know, man. They have like so many issues. Anyway, it is what it is. Let me actually take a quick pick, because that actually piques my interest. Let me put it up. Do I have that still on the screen? Yes, I do have. So I can add over here. You said 7950X. Another 3D, the normal one. Okay, compare. There we go. It pulls a little bit more than like what, 3.5% more than 14900. I'm pretty sure that's a good price to pay for good support rather than bad support from AMD. Let me see. What is this? There we go. Just waiting for the link. Why don't you host? I mean, I could host. I don't have a problem, but I usually do let the players host, or if they do decide to actually give me the host, I take it without any issues. Mostly because sometimes they do get an advantage from being first moving somebody, from having the first move on somebody, and that's usually how you get first host, and why we put so much importance on who's hosting. Still not sure exactly where the lobby link is. Because this guy is playing another game. Lol. Okay, we're getting this going. Give me a second. Well, I somehow need to keep the cat entertained because she's meowing all over the place. We don't want to let her in the whole house because she's gonna meet the other big kitty, and the other big kitty is a big mini, and yeah, they just don't get along. So we want to minimize as much as possible their contact. This one, the little one, doesn't understand why, and the big one knows why, but yeah, she's smart about it. But anyway. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna need to learn to ignore her. It is what it is. Big Cisco host, yeah. I have amazing intel are just they get more interested in fab production of other companies now. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we're getting in. Hopefully we're getting in. We need to keep our fingers crossed that we actually get in. The Beasley cash cow is kind of the point. Okay. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure a company is made to make money. Now, I guess it's debatable where the correct price is, and most of the time the correct price is not what you think. When I have some of them resyncing and some of them just connected. Oh my god. 0 MS to Damori? Wait, I did have MS to him. I guess there's no coming back from this. Oh, okay, never mind. They're actually, he's, okay, the AI is telling me when they are syncing. Okay, got it. And now I'm syncing. I was the last one syncing. It's still bad for rendering anything? Yeah. They just don't make their things properly. Most of the revenue comes from fab product. Okay, and they kick within the server market and desktop. Okay. I'm not sure if we have the same opinion about AMD doing anything big other than the big tech scores. They have the same problems. And the fact that it kind of forces you. Okay, we're gonna have a fresh map. Okay, we got a fresh map here. Fresh save with no problems. Okay, it looks like the ghost of Hush is still haunting us. And not really, I would have to say a lot of the rendering programs are still relying more on CPUs rather than GPUs, and the software for GPUs is not that good. Wink, wink, see Adobe's media encoder, which is so bad at using the GPU, or even giving you the information where's the bottleneck, like some good information. Okay, it takes what kind of rendering processes do you have to do that in sequence, and tells you what stuff is being used when. 2 hour 10-1 is a new record. No, we actually had quite a few records, but it's not 2 hours. We got like what, 1 hour and a half. But yeah, don't get me wrong, it's it is what it is. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure everybody wants to get in and play here. Okay, just gonna need to oh, we got a new host actually. Alexis Kemp is gonna host this time. Okay, new host, new map, got it. New host, new rules. It is what it is. 2 more to join, and oh, actually 1 more to join, because I'm pretty sure Wait. Oh, Marius did join. Okay. Somebody says swap. Sure, I can swap. I do this. Just gonna quickly rejoin to fix the 0ms if needed. But usually I do wanna wait until everybody joins to actually get to start swapping. Looks like oh, they were okay, so everybody was in, I was just not seeing them. Got it. Okay, it's fine. Now I see them. It's all good. Hello, Ure, good evening, sir, and welcome. Also, Carlo, I think I answered your question. Yeah, I think I did. I think I did. I've been doing some training over there for the Escape from Tarkov tournament that we're gonna have on Saturday, I believe. It's gonna be a 3-hour tournament on the labs map, which is kind of interesting. Actually, it's gonna be a lot of PvP, much more than we had the last time. And I can show you some snippets of stuff happening here. Let me turn off the sound and wow, Rage sees 2 of himself. Wow, he just doubled. Wow, okay. Anyway, let me actually show you something funny. Speed slower. I need to slow down the speed so you can see the full splendor of what I did there. Extremely lucky, but hey, you know, it is what it is. There we go. So where was it? Not here, here. Okay, so on the left side, you're gonna see actually 2 things, right? You're gonna see 2 enemies. Check this out. Wait, let me get close. There we go. Look at that guy. Look at that guy watching me. Check this out. The first bullet I totally missed. Second one, I have no idea how. Popped him in the head. I wasn't even having the shot there. I guess when I was moving, like another bullet came out of the gun, shot him in the head, and the next one I just kept on spraying while moving. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Okay, so we got everybody. I hope you got everybody, right? Okay. Oh, Alexis crashed. Oh my god. Okay, even the host crashed. Wow. Well, that's a big woof. Everybody tries to get a religious victory but fails. Yeah. Poker said it also about the victory types or restricted game actions. Hello there, Yakteru. Good evening, sir. We don't actually. Wait, you actually sent a message earlier. I've played Civ6 a few times, but only against low-level AIs. I don't really know what's going on with this event. Can anyone give me a too long to read? Well, we do have TLDR, of course. We do have the teams in a 4v4 setup. They are part of the CPL Premier League, which is a 4v4 main tournament with multiple teams coming out from around the world to try to play out and, of course, get some awesome games going. Get some competition going. We do have sorry, my cat is actually asking attention. We do have them in this season 3 already with like 8 or 9 weeks into this, and they are trying to figure out the slots for the end part. Of course, they still have like what, 6 matches, some of them to go, 6 to 8 matches to go until they're gonna get to the final scores and see who's gonna go into the playoffs or who's actually gonna go division 1 or lower. We are also using quite a few balancing modes, better balanced starts, better balanced game, and also better spectator mode for our ability to watch the game and spectate it, and at the same time multiplayer helper, which helps us with quite a few issues with the AI taking over, remaps, and so on and so forth. It helps us out quite a bit finishing something. Ce-am vorbit noi? Ce-am vorbit noi? Ți-am zis să nu mai faci asta. Ți-am zis... Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna need to... does anybody know of some form of cat protection for the chairs and not citrus? Yes. I love you too. Yes. Okay. Well, I guess I really hope she's gonna settle down. She gets bigger, she settles down, right? That's the trick. I hope so. I hope so. Anyway, let me rejoin really quickly so I can fix the CRMS. And it looks like she's very curious about what's going on there. What's going on the table? Yeah. Yep. With pleasure, Vacteru. With pleasure. Also, Cool Whip Classic OC is trying to host games. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Did we just get booted out of the game, or did everybody disconnect, or what happened here? Oh, we did have everybody disconnect. Host moved on Trinda. Okay. Let's see. I think I. Da. Oh, we actually have the majority back in the lobby with a fresh lobby, right? This should be a fresh map, fresh lobby, new host. Okay, should be fine. Okay, I think I can get this going. Fish needs to what? Oh, Alex is crap. Okay, just need to ready up after he turns off the tournament draft so we can get this going. I'm really sorry, by the way, about the wait over here. It is what it is. Yeah, she's a great cat. She has such a fluffy tail. It's unbelievable. I never seen such a fluffy tail on a cat before. Oh my god. Fluffy? Fluffy? I should have called you Fluffy. She's much more curious than I had the other cats, actually. And extremely hard-headed, I would say. Yeah. Okay, picking civilizations, and we can start reading up. It's all good. It's all good. 4 hours later. Yeah, it's the chair leather. Yeah, it's leather. Yeah, it's leather. So I need to somehow protect it, because otherwise I know what will happen. I had a few chairs that were destroyed by my cats. I know what's gonna happen. It's either that or I don't let her in the room anymore. I hope not. Well, I guess the third option would be she gets to settle down, as in actually gets through this period of curiosity. No, you don't want coffee. No, coffee is not for you. Coffee is not for you. Oh my god, she actually wants coffee. Can you imagine a cat that wants coffee? Look at her actually being so curious about coffee. This is not for you. My god. Okay, we're getting in. Loading, please wait. Oh, I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna be happy with the chapters, right, on YouTube, because you get to just immediately go to the section you want to go on in the video.
Steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars.
Whoa. My god. My god, the cat pressed pause. Sorry. Okay. Maybe don't stay here. Maybe move from here. Yes, please. Yes, please. Don't press buttons on keyboard. Maybe. Okay. We have a rough game anyway. Wait, Damori has a technical? What? Oh, he does. Kick. Wow. Lol. He definitely has a technical here. There's no way he's actually gonna get 3 cities. Yeah, technical on the Mori. Toxic Brain, good evening, sir. Ma. Oh, I actually need to enter. Okay. Just waiting for 10-2. Yeah, there we go. And they're gonna just reload, restart the map. It's waiting for the host, Mr. Host. Was it Trinda? I think Trinda, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's a technical. Yes. Travis Blond, is this game ever gonna start? That's a very good question. I'm waiting for that also. Yorkshire Brit, also good evening, sir. Foofy, we should just put all the known laggards in one lobby and let Michael spectate it. Why? Why do you want me to go through that? I don't know, man. This is not my wish here. Oh my god. Anyway, I guess still waiting for them to go turn 2. Oh, there we go. Turn 2. This is it. Wait. Yeah, it's still turn 2, Rafifi. We still do not know which is gonna be the map being played. We had to do quite a few relobbies here and remaps and everything. And yeah, this is gonna be a new land. A new day. Oh, I believe there is one remap token available, right? For a change of circumstance. I really hope they're not actually gonna use it. Just saying, man. I really hope they're not gonna use it. I totally get it. If they're gonna need to, they need to. But I still hope they won't, right? Okay. New map, new era, new dawn of the game. Let's see what this game has in store for us. What do we have? West side. Okay, we got Netherlands. It definitely doesn't have Anyway, we do have him with 3-1 bananas next to him, and by the looks of it, he has an option to settle in place or move, but he did just settle in place. He's gonna have some amber tiles to improve, and J to the west side. Not good tiles to work the J tile at the beginning for the lack of production and the lack of food, but you do get that culture point if you can get it with the production points. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be happy with it. We do have him with a possible settle on Mount Everest to the northeast. The problem is, well, you do see he's going to need to put quite a few cities together, and we're going to see how he's gonna do. My god. You keep, are you still of the opinion that this is a good cat? Are you still of the opinion this is a good cat? Serimasi, good evening, sir. Why the remaps? For the first remap, we don't know exactly why they remap. The second remap, it was because we had some technical issues with the player that needed to actually, with one of the casters that needed to get out of the game. He had connection issues, and then somehow the game got bugged. The save got bugged, and we couldn't go on. And we had to go on a fresh map with a fresh copy. Really? Hello? Disease. What do you have to say for yourself? She's totally ignoring me. Check this out. You're totally ignoring me. Oh my god. Anyway, Australia here is gonna get his breathtaking appeal. It's fine, and by the looks of it, he's also gonna get a few pashers. I do see 1, 2, 3 that he could get going here in the closeness of his capital. No, only 2 of them next to the capital. Pretty good campus here on the coast on the north. I'm pretty sure that is breathtaking appeal, and of course he's gonna have those extra points for his campuses. We do have him also with Eleanor to the right side. By the looks of it, Canberra is going to have somebody to trade with, and my game just, oh, they're pinning. Oh, please don't pin. I mean, this might actually be the reason we're getting, how to say, disconnected because of the pins. Canberra with Newcastle upon Tyne. Looks like Damoni is going to get his scout. Why is he getting a scout? Wait, is this possibly a second technical? No, it's not, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to settle. He has this one over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to settle, and another one yeah, it's not. Anyway, we do have Damoni getting his marble tile to 1-1 to improve here pretty soon, and I do notice he's gonna have 3-1-1 fish also, and with for that extra food, and of course probably the production. I'm a bit surprised he's going for a scout mode, because he doesn't have that many directions to go towards, and I'm pretty sure a lot of the players do consider the fish tile as being a pretty good tempo increaser here, but of course he does want the visibility over his next door neighbors, and try to figure out if he is free sim or not. That will make quite a bit of a difference of how he approaches the game when it comes to simming and of course warning. Yeah, strange types. Uruk Ketemenanki would be gorgeous. Oh, okay. Also, the cat is way more entertaining than Civ. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, she's doing her best. How can I say? Anyway, we do have also to take a look at the other spawns, right? Alpha here in the middle of the pack. We got Fish with the Peninsula settled. He's actually gonna get pretty close to the seas of his opponents, Australia and Eleanor, England to the southeast. Looks like he's also gonna have Uruk here with a pretty bad settle to the west side. Trinda is gonna need to make the most out of this settle, and it's not good for Sumeria. Yes, you can actually get quite a few interesting campuses going. You can actually get a bit of production for your early cities, but he's gonna at some point level off, and we're going to need to see how Sumeria is gonna try to play this to get advantages from being on the coast, maybe trying to bonk one of his neighbors here. He does have Netherlands on the west side, east side. Pericles not going coastal, not committing to the coast yet, but he definitely has that in his mind. As for Fish, I don't think he can afford not to commit to the coast in this type of situation, especially with Trinda being here and all alone on his own island against 2 or 3 opponents. That's definitely not a good place to be. Oh my god, are we actually gonna see a remap here because of this? Trinda all alone on an island against all of his opponents. Oh my god, we got Byzantium on the same coast as well. Yeah, look at that. We got Byzantium on the same seas as well, and there's nobody here to help him. There is really nobody on these seas. Oh, I see the piranhas are starting to get closer to these two nations, especially Trinda's units. What is this pistol kind of flake here? What is this London? Oh, Rage is gonna have double continent split, possibly triple continent split bonuses for the extra 2 trade routes, and I do see him also with Byzantium to his northeast. He might need to do something about this. Oh, perfect placement of continents for his redcoats. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a nice unit to see, and we do have him getting his settlers out of London. Finally, we actually turn 5, and we're rolling through the turns. Finally, we got this going, boys. We got this going. Really, that can happen to me. I don't know exactly what you said over there because YouTube is kind of weird. Oh, new to me. Okay, can it happen? New to me. 2 hours to take 5 turns. Groovy Fit. Good evening, sir. Yes, exactly. 2 hours to take 5 turns. It is what it is. Remap incoming. Doesn't COC have a remap? Yes, they do have a remap. And also Uruk crying from being on an island with Tundra. I can imagine. Yeah, I can imagine he's not happy about this. This is not where he wants to be. Definitely. And we got Montezuma. Bold Robot is also going to be to the northeast of Greece. And to be honest, what is the last one? Wait a second. So we got the Fish, right? We got Pericles. We got Sumeria. And then we got England. Where is the 4th one? What did it? Oh, Corny is the 4th one. Oh my god. Okay, this is better actually. Sorry. This is better. I don't know why in my mind actually Canberra with Eleanor, but no, it's not actually. So Corny is gonna get to fight Eleanor, and this is not a bad map for them. Now we got them all 3 over here. Athena. Păi, hai dă-te de aici. Athena. God, yeah. There we go. I need to get some more toys. She has toys. She has a lot of toys. She just gets bored with them. Wow. Looks like it, but then there is the east of the map. Yeah. This is the cat stream now. Yeah, I would definitely need to actually get like a cat cam or something. I've seen Trinda play Gilga Naval with the shared experience and it was good. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure Sumeria can do well. Yes, Groovy. Yes, I mean, yeah, I need to get through all of these, like the Paris trip and so on and so forth, and of course the next CWC to get something. Need to figure out technically what I need to do for it, and at the same time also, how to say, money wise. I was thinking the next investment would actually be a CPU, and like all of those earlier that I said, CPU, motherboard, and RAM. But anyway, we'll see when we get there. We do have to take a look when they're gonna actually have the option to remap this. One more turn to go, and I do see Sumer is putting down his first ziggurat here next to a farm, getting the 5 foot going in the city of Uruk while he's getting a settler. You also will have the opportunity to increase the production of those stone tiles. Usually the players do prefer to chop the stones if they have the ability to, and of course have them available. I do also notice settlers are coming around from Deskra. He's seeing all of this island, and he's going to need to do something to scout out the seas as well. He has multiple islands on the west side between him and Alexis Kremp. While we do have a war declaration being sent, we do need to take a look who actually declared war against whom. Not a very good land, but definitely workable land for Australia, I gotta say. This, if he's gonna go for something like stone circles over here, this is gonna be quite interesting. We got him with so many of these possible quarries. I know she's doing this to annoy me and to generate a reaction. She comes next to my chair and just, you know, hangs on to the chair. Nu mai face asta. What do you mean, why? She's even dissing me, bro. What do you mean, why? Oh my god, man. It is what it is. Okay, there we go. They remap. And it was even Trinda saying they remap. So you can imagine he really wanted to remap this. Yeah. The islands in 7 seas. Interesting map. Yeah. Hello there, 7. Good evening. Cat cam and hat cam. Okay. Yeah. Cat cam and hat cam. Yeah. Yeah. Also, you want to see in front of me as well as something behind. Okay. Yeah. I mean, sure. Why not? Trinda doesn't god spawn. Yeah, he didn't god spawn, and this is what happens, right? He doesn't god spawn, so he remaps so he can god spawn until he gets a god spawn. Oh man. Why are you picking on the prisoners? Let the prisoners be. So she found that E thing, which is basically like the cage of E that I wanted the first Civ give, and that Raising Zozo actually gave me. She put it down, and now in that thing I actually put a few of those like Kinder Surprise things that I used. I used the X for extracting numbers and so on for the CWC. And now she's just trying to get them out of there one at a time and disturbing everything. Unbelievable how curious she is, man. She no patience, man. No patience. You are hashtag no patience. It is what it is. Anyway, let's see what we have here. Byzantium to the west side. Looks like Taruga is going to be next to him, and this is going to be the map. There's no more remaps. I mean, unless we're going to have somebody on a 4-tile island, I'm pretty sure this is going to be the map being played out, right? No more remaps. No more. No more. I think I saw everybody, and everybody has a good spawn, or a good spawn, not remappable spawn, I would say. I'm not sure if it's good or bad. It's just I don't see remappable technicalities getting in here. Yeah, no issue whatsoever here. It's all good. Okay, it's all good. No, what did you do? I saved the E. I saved him. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, mister. He's gonna need to be rearranged there. I like the look of this so far. Yeah, let's actually close up first of all the prediction, so I get finished with this one. Manage prediction, choose the outcome. It was 2 remaps and somebody's some of you are gonna get quite a few points. Let's finish up the prediction on YouTube as well, or I should say the Q&A on YouTube. That's how they call it. How can I? Oh, okay, sure. Anyway, okay, so that is done. Let's go for it. Task for fish. No, we do have Alexis Krem to talk about first. He does have an item tile to the east side and also horses to the northwest. Quite an array of patches that he could improve, and he's getting his first scout out in 3 turns. He's also going to have some face points from the dice, and I don't see him benefiting from a lot of mountains. He's going to need to work this without the extra adjacency that he's getting from some mountains. Good thing that he has reef tiles next to the coast, and he could benefit from a city state that he might actually consider taking over, Taruga here to the northwest, and of course a pretty good settles here to the east side. Not bad. Using the fresh water from the lakes, he can definitely get those extra housing points going. We do have also him relatively close to Australia, which is going to be his opponent. Corny over here is going to benefit again from a nice array of breathtaking tiles, where he's going to need to put down his campuses so he gets everything going. And we do have him with some 3-2 bananas to work, and I do also notice he's going to get an array of gypsum tiles to improve here. Unfortunately, not the best thing that he could have had. And we do actually have him, and I'm a bit surprised he chose to settle Canberra where it is instead of going for the gypsum. I would imagine this is a flat tile and he could have just settled, right? So he would have gotten a 2-1. Don't you get the extra production, or do you lose a production point if you settle on a gypsum? If I remember correctly, you do get a 2-1. Anyway, the extra amenity as well. Well, he's gonna get the food, he's gonna grow there, he's gonna need to start improving stuff here. Now there is a God campus southwest of Canberra. God campus southwest. God campus southwest. Where do you see a God campus over here? I only see this one over here, but it's gonna be like what, +6? This one is southeast, if you're referring to this one. You lose it. Oh, I see, you lose it. Okay, that's why he didn't settle. That makes sense. Australia has spot to create city waterway between the seas. Canberra, yeah, definitely the cattle tile can make an in-between city from the west side to the east side if he's gonna be settled on. I gotta say, Byzantium here does benefit from the Dromon, which is kind of a nasty unit if you pit it against galleys. We do have Australia also benefiting from horse tile on the east side. Second ring out, he does have 3 patches in the capital that can be improved for those extra production points, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to get those immediately, or I should say as soon as possible. We do have him also with an iron tile to the northwest on the peninsula that is kind of far away, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna be limping to actually get that iron improved for his teammates. Looking at the next one up in the south, we do have Manchester, and looks like he's gonna be on the southwestern seas of Byzantium, which is gonna pose a problem for Alexis Kremp. Is he gonna settle the southern seas, the northern seas, not settle on the seas? What is he gonna do? If he does go for the seas, I'm pretty sure he's gonna open up another front line here against England, and with Australian front line on the right side, he's just not gonna be happy. We do have Manchester also benefiting from a 3-1-1 fish. He has some 1-3 times to also work, and a pretty good mountains with geothermals in the south. Amazing spawn here with a second continent that he could go for on the east side. He is gonna get an extra trade route right from the get-go here when he's gonna settle this second city. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't have extremely good position for that second city unless he goes for quite far away in the north over here. Well, unfortunately, it is what it is. He didn't really scout up there until now, and we do see him with another unit coming out from Manchester, so he still has time to get everything going. I would imagine this would be a pretty good second settle to the southwest of Manchester. Plus for harbor, you get the the food from the forest, the stone tiles, adjacency from the mountains towards campuses. It's all good, all in the plan. And we do have him also benefiting from an iron tile in the northeastern quarter of the district. He does have that in the second ring, and I do see his horses are bound to the southwest. That's gonna be right where his scout is going, and he's just gonna snap some horses and go fly away through the hills with them. Oh well, I'm kidding. It is what it is. Nice to have imagination, right? Let's actually see what's going on here. City states, a lot of desert. Ew. We got Auckland here. We got Bandar Brunei. Ooh, Ooh, okay. Then we do have Trinda in the middle of the land. Well, not really a god spawn, but it's definitely workable. A lot of shops, a lot of rainforest with a forest and quite a few rivers for him to settle his cities. It's gonna be a challenge to get everything going, but it is much better than he had before. No more mountains though. No more mountains. That is a problem. The mountains would have definitely worked here. What do you want? JPTC? Anyway, now we do have 5 turns for a settler to come out on Vuruk. He does have a 3-1 base underneath from a Rai style, and I do see him benefiting from so many bananas over there in the north. He doesn't really have an option to go and trade with anybody on the closest western side, and by the looks of it, on the east side, he's gonna have Pericles, Montezuma. Pericles might be something. Oh, Montezuma is coastal. Pericles is not gonna be an option. Okay, we do have Bob, not the robot, here on the. Good evening, Nemesis. Hello there, sir, and welcome. Also, you settle a resource, no BCY. Yeah, nice tick figure. I mean, I understand the no BCY, but that actually takes away a production point from a normal settle. Also, nice tick figure, deep waters in the northern seas. No, those are my headphones. No. Okay, give me a second. I think she had enough. Come on. Come on. No. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Now, Australia has supposed to create city. Oh, I did read that. Okay, so we still have COC on the left side and Australia on the right side, right. That is correct, right. Yeah, that is correct. COC left side and Australia right side. Okay, so now I don't need to change anything right there, and I do need to click on this so we get to see everything. Okay, so Wuruk is gonna benefit from his iron tile in the second ring to the northwest. I do see his horse tile is gonna be quite far away to the southwest of his city center. He has some geothermals and again the reef tiles that will give him pretty good campuses, a +4 over here, for example, another +2 here, and so on and so forth. I'm pretty sure he can make this land work and make it viable. Looking at the southeast, he does have also a possible trading partner in the form of Task for Fish, which is getting the second settler right about now, and he does have his sugar tile coming up in giving him so much food in the city center. He doesn't have 1-3 tiles to balance out that extra food that he's getting, and he did try to improve his pasture so he gets some more of that production going. 2-3 tiles and a 3-2 there to the northeast of Alpha. His horses are already starting to gather in his cities, while I do see his iron tile is going to be 3 tiles out to the west side, a bit too far off for measure, but I guess it's fine. He's still gonna get a possible city over here and get that going. A bit weird though, he does know about Aztec to the north, I'm pretty sure, and we do have Aztec probably sticking to the coast because his capital is coastal. Would imagine Aztec over here is well, might actually fight Greece on the coast and on land at the same time. In the north, Bob Not a Robot is getting his settler out in 6 turns. It looks like he does have a +3 campus to the north, while he has a reef fish tile in the city center to the west side. We do have him getting some furs for the extra food and moving south to expand. I would imagine he's going to be around here somewhere, maybe even that this 2-2 tile, even though it is expensive. He's going to need to put the gold in into these 2-2 tiles to the east side to get that going. Well, we'll see. A good harbor is a good harbor. We do also notice he has access to both of these strategic resources very close by. Both of them are in the capital to the north. Looking at Netherlands to the east side, looks like this guy is going to go inland with his first city, while Amsterdam is going to get to benefit from 3-2 banana tiles. He also has an iron tile in his capital, and he's getting another settler out in 5 turns. In the second ring of his capital, he's going to have the horses to the south. And did he just lose a scout to a blizzard? Yeah. That's a bit unfortunate. I gotta say that is a bit unfortunate. I don't know how you can escort this. You how can you escort your escort? You know what I mean? Can you escort your escort? Can you do that? That's a big F. Um, when did evade get added? Oh, Groovy, you missed quite a few things. I did manage to get the join button on and emotes on YouTube, my friend. Yeah, I did it last week. Yeah, let's go. Oh no, yeah, it is December. I missed a lot. You did, my friend. You did. We do have to also take a look at Eleanor, England to the southeast. Looks like London Damori is going to have the opportunity to trade with Netherlands, and he's going to be quite happy with him. That's also going to be Byzantium on this side, while they will have Eleanor to fight against to the southeast. Sorry, Age of Empire to fight this in the southeast. That's going to be a pickle. We do have 3 versus 1 nations there. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. We got Eleanor here with the city of London getting on his expansions to the southwest, where he has so many of those shops and tutus to work at the beginning, has the benefit of forces between the 2 cities, and an iron tile in the second ring of London. He definitely will need a builder to get to improve his fish tile, and looking at his text, he is going for celestial navigation, while Rage is going to discover it pretty soon. Also astrology next turn from Rage. We do have the word declaration being sent. I would imagine this is why. Task for Fish can actually take that. Can he? He should be able to take that, right? Oh no, it's all about the marsh. He cannot go through the marsh. Yeah, no, he cannot go through the marsh. Oh well, rainforest, man. It is what it is. Rainforest. Anyway, so Chicalco getting a monument out in 15, and by the looks of it, the fish, he's still gonna want to scout out his opponent's territory. We do have him getting a 3rd improvement pretty soon in his capital. I do notice fish is going for irrigation in 3 turns. He wants to get the extra amenities going as soon as possible, and yes, he's gonna have his wine town improved. He's also gonna need to get the olives improved to the southeast. We do have a Bobnat robot quite far away from the Lake Redba, which I would imagine is gonna be task for Fish's wonder pretty soon here. We do have another settler coming out from Alpha in 1 turn, and he has a much clearer area to walk towards Lake Redba. You can see all of this highway over here. Yeah, pretty good. Looking at city states, we do have Brussels with Buenos Aires for the industrial city states. Auckland is also appearing in the game, and Auckland is in the south. That's going to put him to the southwest of direct south of Sumeria. Oh my god, it's so far away from everybody else, is it? Yeah, Task for Fish might actually get this from the east, but this might be a pocket CS for some time, you know, or pocket undiscovered for some time now. We do have Kakwana also with Mohenjo Daro for the culture bonuses. Looks like Bandar Brunei is gonna get the trade benefits. We got Preslav with Volin for the military. Looks like Vatican City with Yerevan are gonna be providing the faith bonuses, even though we didn't really see faith civilizations being picked up. We do have Byzantium here, played by Alexis Krem, that could definitely go there. We have seen types of metas with also Greece trying to go for holy sites and getting that faith generation going. I don't think it's going to be the case today, especially looking at how Task for Fish is opening, but he could try to get it a little bit later for that divine inspiration with secret places. Looking at also the city states here, we do have Taruga and Geneva for the science city states. Taruga is going to be next to Byzantium, and I would imagine he's going to want to take that out as soon as he gets boats. You don't really want to wait until Taruga gets walls or his own galley, because that's going to be probably a bit too late. Looking also at Geneva, we do have Geneva already getting bullied by Sumeria. He just got his settler snatched, while Sumeria is going to get the benefits of a 2-charge builder. We do have these workers that also need to find another target. He's not putting at Temenaki yet, and I do see Trina is going for Kunasi in 14 turns. We do have to see how he's going to try to benefit from all of this. I would imagine Colosseum might actually be in his mind right now. Is it actually a decent start on Eleanor with the Netherlands close? I'm impressed. Usually she's just dying to some kind of chingy. Okay. Chinguetis. Okay. We got the fish. Yeah. It's still the fish that is the biggest. It's still, you know, Groovy. Some things change. Some things just stay the same. It is what it is. It's still the fish, the biggest. Yeah, always. Okay, so uh, let's actually switch to the tech side. We will need to see how the vision of evolves here. We got Bob Natoropa getting his Eagle Warriors as close to Greece as possible, but not close enough to create some discomfort over here for the settlers. Boats are coming up from Tenochtitlan, and Bob Natoropa is gonna look to bounce his units against the city of Bravo, maybe put some pressure on Greece here, not allow him to do whatever he wants. Now, while he doesn't have any improved tiles, he will have a builder coming up from Xochicalco. I would imagine he will try to improve the coastal resources first, so he doesn't get pillaged by anybody. Him choosing boats will also increase his garrison defense strength quite a bit in his cities, and we're going to need to see how soon he can actually get to attack the city of Bravo. Looking at Eleanor here with Birmingham, we got him going for the builders to improve the fish tile, and he has his third settler moving towards the northwest. Looks like he might not want to get it coastal, even though I would imagine he does want the coastal settle more than anything else. Yeah, there we go. He's going for the coastal. He's going. He probably wanted a little bit of vision if he had some movement anyway from the settler. And I gotta say, if this was vanilla, right now the player doing this would be so praying. He would be so praying right now to not get hit by a flood, because you can lose your settlers in the vanilla. In BBG you don't actually. Settlers and builders. Players cried a lot for that to change. We do have Australia here, also getting out of the sea, one of the first pantheons in the game. He's going to get extra protection on all of these coastal resources, and here he does have more builders coming around. Still did not improve his quarries on the gypsum, while he does have 2-4 pastures improved. He will get some extra production points from those improved volcanic soil tiles. He's moving his third settler towards the north, and I am actually a bit surprised that he didn't put his first campus down already. I do see him moving for another horse tile here in Newcastle, which is going to give him more points of production, while he's going to get the fish to get that very nice and juicy population going growth. Corey is 5 turns away from writing. I would imagine he finished writing. He just needs to put down his campuses. Where? I think that's the question. Where to put down the campuses? He definitely doesn't want to put them next to exploding volcanoes, but he just did. It is what it is. And Canberra is going to put one between the mountains, not on the coast. Oh my god, between two mountains and between two volcanoes and a mountain. And an exploding volcano for that matter. Well, that's still going to be a +6, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be happy with it. It's a problem of how many times he's going to need to spend the production to repair this if disaster strikes. We've seen also the volcanoes kind of react to dying units around them or in close proximity, so I would imagine Byzantium losing some units or killing some units from Australia would have that effect. I don't know. That is just an assumption. By the way, I don't have any kind of proof that this is happening. I'm just saying, by my observations, these volcanoes do tend to become more excited if they do have some form of warfare or units dying next to them. The University of Kablam and Kablooey. Don't forget Kablooey. Yeah, in Russia he's called Kingis. Oh, I see. Is this supposed to be Genghis? Wait, it is actually. He's called Genghis. He's called Kingis. Okay, or Chingis. Actually, is that an England thing that makes that a better choice? What do I mean? Who is updating BBG? The players. What I should say. There are a few modders right now. I believe it's Vodero with Apule that are doing a lot of the work. Also, Project Cisco has been doing some over there. Flashy feeds, and then there is like the coordinator, which is Chuck, and he's trying as much as possible to get everybody together to create some meaningful conversation going around the different subjects, setting up some themes for next updates and so on and so forth, which is good. They are switching the meta around quite a bit and allowing us to try to see, of course, how the game performs in different situations. And I gotta say, it's been more stable with the mods. More stable. It's better. I gotta say, it's better. Anyway. We gotta say Corny over here with God of the Sea will get his galleys out, and we'll need to cross these 7 seas to figure out where his buddy Rage is and how the land looks like there. Byzantium moving his settler in the front line. He's gonna get that nailed in. England is not gonna get to stop this from happening. I'd also see Constantinople's holy sites are getting finished. Antioch is getting his shrine up, and still Taruga is alive. Well, Taruga will become a thorn pretty soon. We got the fourth settler actually coming around from Rage, getting a bit greedy, I would say, but he definitely wants that extra trade route capacity. I do notice Byzantium is moving a scout next to the city of Manchester, and there is no defending unit that could also escort that settler moving out. Of course, there is quite a bit of time left until that gets out, and they might generate enough gold, so he buys out a scout entirely. We got the first ziggurats also being put down here from Sumeria. He's starting to get the extra science going and some culture, but I gotta say this is not really the awesomeness that we are expecting here from Sumeria. We do have some monuments getting in for the extra culture, new builders getting out of the cities, and still so much territory to settle. Looking at Aztec, still no pantheon from him yet. We do have actually, wait a second. We do have Bob, not a robot, with enough faith. It's 13 faith. He should be the only one that can pick a pantheon this turn. So it's just a matter of time until he's gonna make a choice here. He doesn't have God of the Sea anymore because it got picked up by Australia, but he still probably has a few choices in his mind. And to be honest, I don't see a good Goddess of the Hunt. Only 2, maybe 3 camps. Plantation Pantheon kind of low. God of War and Plunder may be a solution. Goddess of Tides may be a solution. City Patriot Goddess a solution. Always a solution actually. 40% towards the first district. That helps you out a bunch at the beginning of the city center. I saw a screen with the PowerPoints of Civs in BBG. Eleanor was the very last place there. Yeah, it was. Yeah, Eleanor is just, yeah, it's forgotten. It's actually, can you imagine it's lower than Magnificence? Can you imagine that? It's lower than Magnificence? Wow. I mean, yeah. I guess that, you know, this is one of those times it looks like Damon is setting himself up for a big challenge in the game. He's going to want to beat his opponents, even being on one of the, what is perceived a very low performing civilization. Anyway, now let's see what they will do here. Another 10 turns for the next era, and we do have the players getting their first moves going. Still no military from Aztec, no military from Greece, but he's getting the first boat out just in time for Bob Not a Robot to actually get into his city's borders. I would imagine Bob Not a Robot is going to want to get that first tile away. There is a significant impact, by the way, in this kind of warfare. If you do have galleys in the city center and galley pushing that city center, the galley in the city center can keep on attacking and repairing from a few turns, while the one attacking is not gonna get that option. He's far away from his lands and he cannot get to repair his boats. Well, it is what it is. We do have Alpha getting a builder going. He's starting up with Moksha in the capital for those extra points of culture, and I do see the boats of Bob Natoropa are getting next to Bravo. He's also getting an Eagle Warrior here, which might turn one of the slingers of Task for Fish into one of his builders here. So let's see how Bob Not a Robot is going to handle this. He can attack the scout, he can attack the slinger. The slinger just doesn't have enough damage to stop, create some discomfort here. City is under siege. Well, that is a problem. That is indeed a problem. Oh well, I guess slingers and scouts will need to work here. I would imagine Fish right now is telling his teammates he has a problem and he needs to solve it. Archery barely in 2 turns from Task for Fish, which will also mean a turn that this slinger is not going to shoot. I gotta point out Bob Not a Robot is going to get to attack into that city's defense with 3 units, or at least 2 units. Actually, he cannot attack with the third one. It would have been doing very well if he had an extra galley. I think actually he could have taken the city if he had an extra galley here. He doesn't, but it's fine. He's still gonna force Fish to deploy some production towards the slingers and also get the gold towards upgrading them into archers and not spend that into something else like getting those settlers out and about. Now we do have to take a look what's going on here. It looks like Corny getting his advantages going. Fourth settler coming around. The galleys are moving in the south, trying to see what's going on. He does have Vatican City to take over on the east side if he does want to. He can attack it with 2 boats, and it looks like he's getting the third one. Actually, he already got 2 of them. Yeah, we did have him putting down his campuses, and another +6 campus showing up here. 3 amazing campuses. My god. And why is he not putting this one? This is a +5, right? I guess no gold. That's what's happening here. No gold. Yeah, no gold. They just don't have. They have a total of 12 gold in the bank. What is Age of Empire doing? Okay. He's getting a. Wait, didn't he get this settler earlier? Wasn't he? Oh, it was building in 4 turns. That's why. Okay. And it looks like he did manage to get a slinger in the meantime to escort that to its proper place. There is a Alexian scout that is trying to block anything happening here, but it's fine. Alexius is putting his 3rd city down, getting monuments out, and plugging in Moksha in the capital. I do have to say that he didn't yet make enough points, but he's gonna get enough points for the Great Prophet next turn. That is well before the next era, so it's fine. It's all good. It's all good. Fish is a new player. No. Fish, very well-known player. Fish is big. I would be afraid to even look at Battery U. Okay. Wilhelmina is a pure passion. Yeah. Cleo is close second, but French Eleanor is the cutest. Yeah. It's hard to make a decision there. I don't know, Ptolemy or Eleanor. Who is the cutest of them all, you know? We need to ask a mirror, right? That's how it goes. Isn't that how it goes in the movies and the stories? We need to ask a mirror who's the cutest of them all. And if we figure out that it's somebody else, oh, he gonna get the axe. Snip, snip. If Fish is a new player, then I'm a genius. Woo, welcome to the geniuses, Gunza. Welcome. Using all limbs on 4 different PCs. Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's see what's going on here. Watch as he doesn't last move. Watch as he just forgets. Yeah, he did. Well, I mean, he didn't want to do this. Let's see. Let's say it like that. He didn't want to do this. Groovy, thank you so much for the tier 1 gift. Much appreciated, sir. What's Akimbo? Welcome to the summers. Okay, so it looks like Bob Not a Robot actually not going for the city center. He realizes that he's not going to get to push that. He's also going to have some archers coming up to help, and Alpha did just chop a second one, and that's definitely going to help out take out the Eagle Warrior by the looks of it. There's no chance that gets out alive there. There is a possibility for him to first move the Slinger though, not only take out the builder but make another builder. Anyway, we do have Bob Not a Robot still getting a few boats out. He's getting his harbors down, and I do notice he got his 3rd city in the North Chempoala on a faith point. Okay, Wilhelmina, still no Pantheon yet from Wilhelmina. Damori is not making any faith, and he doesn't have any faith in the bank, so I guess he's not going for a Pantheon here. He's gonna not. Oh, wait. Deskra. Not going for a Pantheon. Neither him or Damori, for that matter. Damori is also coming closer to the cities of Greece here on the east side, and this is a strong possibility that Greece will get to annoy all 3 of them. We're going to need to see what kind of pathway Task for Fish is going to choose. I do notice he's first going for horseback riding and trying to get the military tradition. I would imagine he's going to take the city of Brussels and even keep going until he hits Birmingham, and not to mention the city of London. London is a bit protected by the mountains and of course all of the forest next to it, but still you can get through. Looking at Byzantium, we do have some more boats coming around, and he did get the first religion of the game, Feed the World, for the extra 2 food on the shrines and the 4 food on the temples, while he's gonna get housing for each of those buildings. He's also gonna have the benefits of Crusade if he's gonna convert his opponent's cities. He did go for Initiation Rites as a Pantheon, so he benefits from some extra faith whenever he's gonna spend the production to build a unit. Looks like there is some help from the gods. I'm not sure how, but this actually turned into a 3-2. I would imagine imagine this was a forest fire here, and that was limited to that rainforest. And also, how does this work? How does this work? Why does fire not actually move from forest to rainforest and from rainforest to forest? Is that like some form of like a new genetic fire that we haven't heard before, that only, you know, starts to lit up a certain kind of vegetation? What the, you know, what, WTF, bro? Suggesting BBG, yeah. Do you really think I'm pretty sure that suggestion is not gonna go through, man. I'm pretty sure the players are happy. The next train of thought that they will say, it will be like, so wait, if a forest fire starts and I have like 30 tiles that it can spread, I'm just gonna get fertility in all of those? Oh, that is so, no, that is no, that is too much. That is way too much. Yeah. Okay, he can backstab Eleanor with the Montezuma that close. Yeah, I do believe he can do that, because it looks like Bob Not a Robot is not starting up on his usual commercial slash how to say, encampment slash campuses, and he's gonna go directly for harbors. He might actually want to push a little bit too much the city of Greece Bravo, which I'm pretty sure can be defended over here because of how the land looks like around it. If his neighbor is not gonna go towards horseback riding earlier, he's gonna have the opportunity to send the units first towards the east side, and after he gets to send the first wave, like 4 or 5 units towards his opponent, he can just get a few more for the north. The problem is, and I would say they need to solve it and figure out when is the best timing to get this going, is to figure out when to get the settlers. And it looks like this is the moment when he's gonna put on that early empire card, the percentage of production for settlers, and he's gonna get Charlie and Alpha to build those settlers and help him get some more production cities going, centers going. And we do have also to take a look at the others. There we go. Vatican City has been taken down. Corny is gonna benefit from a 4th city. He did also choose that God of the Sea earlier. Doesn't have upgrades here in Canberra, but you can see he's getting another builder, and Yang got plugged into the city of Canberra. He's gonna get an extra builder charge on that one, and he does have so many fish to improve. I would imagine Canberra is going to be quite a big city the longer the game goes on. Oh, non-freshwater settle. Is this what's happening here? Non-freshwater settle in the middle of nowhere with no plantations, one single farm? I don't know about that. Fish going 3 cities, ooga booga, while Aztec goes harbors. Yeah, speaker. Yeah, I guess. Well, didn't mention, but it is what it is. He probably settles next to horse. You say, you think. Yeah, I mean, that's a long way, man. That's a long way. I hope he packed up some food, because he's gonna need to get that. Look at that, man. He spent so much time. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8 to settle. Oof, so much time. Anyway, at least he's gonna get the fresh water, and of course gonna get access to those horses. 3 horse tiles that will get improved. That is pretty good production. We got the 3rd campus coming out from Brisbane. That's gonna be to the north, and that's gonna be a +3. And while I do notice he's gonna get to improve the turtle for an extra amenity. We got 5 more turns to go until the next era. Moksha establishing in the city of Tenochtitlan, the capital city of Montezuma, for the extra culture that he's gonna get. He lost his eagle warrior next to the cities of Greece, and at the same time Greece is pushing up with a few archers trying to push back Aztec as far away as possible. He did manage to take out his boat next to the city of Bravo, while there is another boat from Aztec. We do need to see how he's gonna try to react to this. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see a follow-up with horses immediately after the settlers are gonna be finished in the city of Alpha. And Charlie, of course. Definitely a strong settle on Redbound. That wine tile, it is not that easily protected from Aztec attacks, but he can use it as a staging location to attack Aztec, and that's not gonna be nice. That's not gonna be nice. Aztec will be burning. Burning. We got Netherlands putting down his harbors. We got 2 of them, and yes, he did actually start up with campuses here from Amsterdam and Eindhoven. There is a Magnus establishing in the city of Eindhoven, and yes, we do have Geddes coming around from Amsterdam. I do notice he still has very good tiles to work next to that volcano that exploded in Eindhoven, but he just didn't spend the gold to upgrade them. He does want to get his strategic resources, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna need them. We do have also a sneaky task for Fishian Scout getting through the forest in the lands of England. He's seeing left, he's seeing right, and he needs to make a decision. Where is he gonna go to take out the trade route? He's walking in. Last moving, the trader of England, Damori, is gonna try to shift enter away from the grasping claws of the scout of the Fishian task for Fishian. What's going on? And oh my god, the game is throwing us a curveball. It's slowing down the rollover of the turn here to build up some, you know, pressure here. Oh my god, he disconnected. Oh god. Yeah. John Kearney, I guess he did have too good of a game, right? When Pantheon of Dutch? That's a very good question. I think no, never. DBZD, time for a prediction? Yeah, sure. Let's do a prediction. Let's who will win. We do have on one side the COC, and on the other side we do have Civ Australia. I would actually put a third option here. Should I put a third option like no one? You know, like that might be no one. Just saying, we might not get to the end of the game. You know, I'm trying to look at this as happy as possible, but you know, reality is reality. Okay. Okay, I put no one. I put no one. Look, Australia production. Yeah, we know. Yeah, Australia is big. Australia definitely big. He was. I'm saying he was having too big of a game here. And look at that science. 26 science, 13 culture. I mean, we know who the target will be, right? Of all of that heat. Byzantium to the west side, and I gotta say, man, have you seen the diggers? Do you know the diggers? Well, you will get to know the diggers. Impossible to kill units if you get them fast enough. COC cannot bet on Aussies. Yeah. The Android, good evening, sir. What happened to Corny? Oh. Oh, I just saw. Oh my god, I just saw in my Discord what you were meaning earlier. This picture. Look at the little guy running. Look at the little guy running. Oh my god, amazing. Yeah. Anonymous gifter, thank you so much for the tier 1, the Android. Look at that. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Much appreciated, sir. Moga Mega, wait, Ave Machiavelli, good evening, sir, and welcome. Courtney just doesn't have the time. Yeah. I guess this is a good moment to go to the bathroom. It's a silent K. It's a silent Kiwa. A silent Kiwa. Come on. Don't be mad at the silent Kiwa. Can he rejoin and he have issues? Oh, okay. He's trying. Okay, he's trying to rejoin. Give me a second. I need to go to the bathroom. And hopefully they're not going to reload in the meantime, so I'm not going to be late. The cat got mad at me, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, she actually went to the toilet, to the bathroom, and actually, how to say, pushed everything into the sink. Everything, man. Wait, does Michael make it before? Oh my god. What is this? Yes, I did. I did. Come on, man. I did. I did, man. I did. Yeah, cat energy, man. She got mad. Oh, Steam is having issues right now. Looks like Steam is offline for him. Emergency sub. I'm ready, coach. Put me in. Let's go. We did have a religion here. That's the only religion of the game. So, oh yeah, feed the world with something. He's connecting. He connecting now. Okay, it's fine. Looks like we got the Lady of the Ridge and Marshes chosen by Sumeria as a pantheon. He's going to get the extra production points on these. Very nice, very good. Governor Magnus going in, getting his first commercials already finished. Looks like he's starting to roll in those merchant points, and yes, the first one is gonna get the free luxury. That would have been pretty pogue over here on Montezuma, and I gotta say Montezuma has been well known for giving up on the harbor abilities to get the admirals for those extra trade routes, and not to mention those how to say, those extra points of damage from that merchant, especially that 1 point of damage. Okay. He's rejoining. It's fine. Hopefully it's fine. Wow, you gotta be an adult, Groovy? Oh no. Oh no. Adult stuff. Oh no. Oh, we got Australia actually getting into the borders of Netherlands. He found him. He found him. Utrecht is going to get his traders going. Of course, Harper's coming out, but Brisbane now has a target. We do need to see how fast Corny can flex that production capability to take out both of his opponents here. We do have Netherlands and Byzantium quite close to each other, while from the south, yes, we're also going to have a Rage coming in. I would imagine they're going to fight on the seas quite a bit, and Fanswordfish will have a big mission, try to erel over here England as much as he can, even with Montezuma to his north. We do see him getting his next up settlers going, and yes, we're going to need to see where he is going to settle. There are a few locations that will give us some insight of what he is thinking and how he wants to plan this up, especially if he goes for the Lake Red Bus settle. It's going to mean that he's going to pick a fight with Aztec for the remainder of the game. If he is trying to settle to the southwest, he might actually go towards to take over Brussels with a few horses and keep on going to Birmingham. Can settle another city in the south, no problems over here, south of Charlie. Sumeria is fine. Markets, England, Magnus internals going in Manchester. I do see Bradford did get settled the southeast. He's gonna use the harbor in the lake, so he can use that as a production center as well as getting the boats out through Manchester. And I do see his fourth settler is gonna be on another continent that would put him to get an extra trade eligible to actually get an extra trade route capacity, which is going to allow him to work from the beginning of the game 2 cities with trade routes. This is going to be amazing, especially with Governor Magnus. So much extra food and the production coming up from that. Eleanor, yeah, I mean, I guess we're gonna need to wait. I have doubts over here if Dabor is gonna be relevant throughout the game. We do need to see how he's gonna play it, but I gotta say, if he's making the choice to go for theater squares instead of going for campuses, he's probably gonna die. I think it's as simple as that. I don't think it matters that much if he's gonna go more than 5 cities here, because I mean, he doesn't have the time anyway to go more than 5 cities. But going towards culture, making the decision to go theater squares and try to benefit from Eleanorian bonuses later on in the game is probably going to be a big mistake in this particular location. When he has to fight on the seas and on the land, that's way too much for him to gather, and he's going to need to get a lot of production and yes, some science and culture going, right? So I would imagine science would probably be the choice here for Damori. He's going for writing in 2 turns, political philosophy, opening up in 4 turns. That's about the same time we're gonna switch the era. We do have Corny trying to connect back to the game, and hopefully he's actually gonna get in racing pretty soon. He said the game is saying joining, but he has 516 ping. Oh, I mean, you know, you send a message and 5 hours later you're gonna get a reply. Oh my, that is a problem. That is disturbing. That is disturbing. So many archers from the fish. I guess I understand that he wants to protect himself from a possible attack from Aztec, and he was quite concerned when those Eagle Warriors did put the city of Bravo under siege. But to be honest, right now, I mean, you know, this is an army. You don't really want to keep them just standing around. Maybe we will see them move one tile closer to Aztec every turn, and we're going to need to see how Aztec is going to put up a defense here. He was going towards horses, but still had... Oh, he switched off. He switched off archery and horses. He's going pottery into... Uh-oh. Oh, this is not good. The Bob not a robot. Uh-oh. Task for fish is going... Wait a second. He's going horseback riding in 2 turns. Aztec? We got Magnus in Bravo, by the way, not in the city of Alpha. If we're gonna have a builder here getting out from the city of Bravo to chop those horses, he's gonna have that ability. He has in the city of Charlie already a builder with 2 charges available for him to get those chops going. And yes, both of those cities are quite close to Aztec. Now, how many turns to get the horse there? It's probably 1, 2, 3 to get a horse next to Xochicalco. A little bit more if you take into account killing the scout, but I think the scout is just gonna die by looking angrily at that. Is he joining or not? What do you think about preserves on WW? I'm not sure what WW means. It doesn't look like there are any culture carry opportunities for anyone on this map. Thandorius, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure Pericles over here is going to get some culture going. Free acropolises are still free acropolises, right? They have cost extra culture, and usually you do want to build them instead of the monuments anyway. So, yeah. But on the other side, Eleanor is just going to be forced to do something else. Eleanor just lost his trader also, by the way. The Task for Fish did manage to sneak in that scout and got a trader away from Damori. That's lost production and food in the city of Birmingham. And we do have London also with a defending slinger, which is putting some damage points on the scouts, but it's fine. That scout is just gonna casually get out of there. You do have Damori also starting to get his boats out. He is seeing England to the southeast, and I gotta say, England here going for his writing in 3 turns. He's already getting his 4th city and the second trade route pretty soon. We do have... Oh, there we go. He just bought it. Did he just bought it? I think he just bought it. Or did he build... no, that's it. He actually bought it. Kick. We do have Pingala establishing in the city of Plymouth, and yes, another builder is coming out. He did already improve his fertile, and he does need to improve his gypsum here for the extra amenity. We do have him also with some other tiles that would definitely need some love here. Pretty good campuses between the mountains and the geothermals. There's a lot more science potential there than it is on Eleanor, on Damori. Looking at Corny's production capabilities, we do have Corny not only with 24 science and 14 culture, he's 56 production, and I do see him putting down his first government plaza in Canberra. We got the Governor Liang giving him some pointers there, but it looks like he's starting to run out of food in the city of in the capital city of Canberra. We do have him going for the food points from the fish, and yes, since he does have God of the Sea, he's gonna get extra production points alongside them. We do need to see also if Sumeria is gonna get big here. He definitely needs to get as much economy going for his teammates as possible, so he can allow them to get the upgrades exactly when they need to. I'm still a bit surprised they didn't get as serious sweep as possible on the western side. It definitely will require them to trade here if they want to get the best goal going, and I would imagine Vanagon City is here. Looks like Corny will rejoin in 2 turns because he doesn't see the production. Okay. Okay. Flame Hush. Come on, man. Lol. Anyway. Volkswagens. Okay. So if that's Volkswagens, why would you think about preserves on, you know, Volkswagens? Wagons. Isn't that VW, by the way? It's not, right? Machiavelli, kick. Oh, World Wonders. I mean, sure, yeah, get them. Especially on World Wonders that don't have food. Definitely get them. Yeah, they work nicely. You get that, what was it, the culture one, the for culture for production one that I forgot how it's called, that becomes just amazing with the preserves. I don't think it's yeah, you got him. I don't think it's good to actually go for like a preserve next to Lake Redba. This doesn't make sense to me unless you're like fully putting out preserves with like bull moose or something. Otherwise, it I don't know. It doesn't make sense. The production and the culture from that other one, what's it called? Something mountains or something. Anyway, Chocolate Hills, not yeah, Chocolate Hills also works good. Gobustan, there we go. Toxic Brain is saying Gobustan, yes, definitely plus that one. Gobustan and Chocolate Hills both are very good to get the preserves on. Now we do have Rage also needing to wait for those builders to come out. He's getting a greenery in Bradford. Ew. And we do have him with a fourth population in the city of Plymouth. Or yeah, I was about to say Plymouth. Anyway, we do have Rage here with riding still needing to be discovered. And he's getting Pingala in that city center. I'm pretty sure he's going to want to put a campus. Bradford does have the possibility to, well, I guess... that's a question. Where is he going to put a campus from Bradford? Is he going to be a +3 here across the river? Is he going to be here next to the mountains? Plymouth is definitely going to get this one over, or could get this one over here. He doesn't need to go for bronze working, nor does he care if he actually doesn't work or get that improved. It's fine. More Pantheons? No. Montezuma is still doing the same. He's still making his slingers while Task for Fish is moving up with the archers. It looks like he is indeed slowly moving there. Bob Natteroper is retreating his scout in Xochicalco while he's getting his trader out from his capital city. I would imagine he's going to want to connect his frontline city to the other ones. What, they want to postpone the game? No. Well, I gotta say this is probably a bit late for everybody, right? They did have all of these, I would say, technical problems. CivAus Australia, no, they are actually like 2 years now, I think, or 1 year and a half. Captain Diabetes, good evening, sir. We just didn't see a lot of them. Yeah, looks like they're rescheduling. I'm so sorry, guys. They're rescheduling. Oh man, if I knew, I would have definitely, well, made the choice here. Well, looks like it is what it is. We need to get some sleep, guys, by the looks of it. So I'm so sorry we didn't actually have so much action. I guess it is what it is. Sometimes this happens. So we do have them choosing to postpone the game to a later date. We don't know exactly when, and we're going to need to wait for them to make a decision here. I'm also still watching what kind of games we're gonna have tomorrow to see if we get one of those going. I understand there's also another competition started in the Russian community, in the CivAus community, ran by Sue, and there's gonna be quite a few 2 versus 2 games started up soon. They need a bit more time to schedule them, but in the next few days and probably through the Christmas period, we're gonna have this 2 versus 2 tournament started up. What can I say? I'm sorry, guys. Next time. On my Discord, you can always check out my schedule. I do try to update it as soon as possible. One of the things I do encounter right now is a bit of a chaotic approach to what's going on in how to say, with the schedules, because the teams are also starting to have a bit of problems with all of the celebrations and the people getting off, getting on work and so on and so forth. It's a bit of a mess, but I do try to get the first message out on Discord, on my Discord, as soon as I get the information of one game being scheduled, and of course we lock in that slot over there for the spectator. We did see COC going against CivAus Australia. Unfortunately, a lot of technical issues. I do hope you guys are gonna understand it happens sometimes, and I do hope we're gonna get to see them when they do reschedule. I'm gonna make a priority to take a look at schedules and try to catch this game when it's gonna be up next. Thank you so much for everything. Much appreciated for the support of the stream, for the gifts, for the follows, for everything over here on the stream. Much appreciated. And of course from YouTube, much appreciated for you guys being amazing over there. I still want to hear a little bit more from you, by the way. Viewer, anyone that's watching YouTube would love to answer some more of your questions, and also how to say, figure out exactly your reaction to a lot of the things over here. I do hope you're going to enjoy the content, and I do hope you're also going to enjoy the thumbnails. I'm working on them slowly but surely, trying to improve them, and of course see your reaction. So I do hope you guys also, if you have a bit of time, just send me a bit of feedback. You like this, you don't like this, you like this more than another, and so on and so forth. It does make quite a bit of an impact on my channel. Thank you so much for everything. See you next time, and I do hope you're going to have some fun with some Civilization 6 gaming. Bye bye.